major playday of Talent League for this season, right before playoffs. And today we have an exciting game, a really exciting game between Hyferion and Aero Revolution. So both teams are kind of in the middle of the standings, kind of in the middle of the pack, right? So hopefully we're gonna have an exciting game. I think we're gonna have a close one. And with me, I have, of course, the lovely, lovable Squishy. He's not that lovely. He just looks like that on camera. He's actually pretty annoying.
Oh well, I'm good to be here with Leo again. Hopefully we can cast like we did yesterday. But I mean, this game, both teams have nothing to really fight for, so we're just casting for the point of casting because Air Revolution, uh, Air. I mean, we can't say that, but I mean, both teams, both.
Bro, you're not serious, bro.
I mean, both
We're
teams.
not having a meme game, guys. This is a serious play day.
Yeah,
I don't know why
serious.
Squishy said that.
This is serious. But I mean, we're on Cafe and Villa, which we're not saying Oregon and Clubhouse, so that's a bonus because Oregon and Clubhouse are boring. And we see them all the time. But I mean, but they're obviously not playing for nothing. They're playing for the relegations, and I
That's
think this
true.
teams they don't want to get set back too far because some teams get back too far and then they just lose momentum. And Air Revolution could have gone to playoffs, but they had to win 4 maps, and it wasn't very. It wasn't looking good for them. And Ignite Esports yesterday just really took those 2 games on Coastline and Clubhouse.
So I'll just elaborate on whatever Squishy said just now. So like basically these teams do care about the play day because whoever wins is gonna get better seeding for relegations, right? And that means they're just gonna have an easier game when I mean theoretically speaking when they're playing against the team who's gonna try to relegate them. So of course it's in the best of their interest to try and win the game today. So it's a serious game. They're playing for seeding, important seeding. Um, and yeah, I mean, I hope we're gonna have a close game. I'm
Yeah,
sure both teams are gonna try their hardest. It's also it's the final play day of the season, and it's the final play day for both teams. So we also spoke about this yesterday. You want to end on a good note, right?
yeah. You want to end on a good note, especially at the end of the season. You don't want to go out on a you don't want to go out on a loss because it just doesn't look good for you as a team. And it's always good to see a team end well and ana- analyze to themselves that they've done well throughout the tournament and they're not down bad on themselves and just like hitting them in the back. But I mean,
Yeah,
enough of this,
definitely.
Leo. We're straight in the game, straight on Cafe, which is
Yeah,
gonna be good.
we just started just like that. I mean, that's what I love to see from
Mm,
production. No heads up. That's what I love. So we're playing Cafe and Villa today, and it looks like Hyperion is gonna be starting attack on both maps, which is that's a bit interesting. Um,
mm.
so Cafe, we have a Thatcher ban, a Nomad ban, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, nothing to our
I'm just
surprise.
curious to see how this is gonna go in terms of how both teams are gonna play, just because Cafe is one of those maps where you can get really aggressive when you're on defense, but you also can play really passive and play for time, right? But we see some teams go for the aggressive plays, go for C4s, on the roof, like through the hatches, through the skylight, and all that. And we see the other play style as well as of like just wasting utility, placing your shields, your Wamais, your ADSs, and all that. And as I say that, you see Wamai or Jaeger are both unbanned here. They're both available, so it's definitely a viable strategy for both teams here on defense.
Yeah, they're both open, which can really. I mean, Nomad's banned as well, so an open door for Air Revolution because you just talked about those aggressive plays, and we don't really see Gridlock come in play. It's really just the flank drones and relying on your teammates. So I think for Air Revolution, if they want to be aggressive, like most teams are in Cafe, it can be very easy for them with Nomad being banned.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go top floor. Nothing too special. We're not gonna see one my, but we are gonna see two shields from in the hands of A7. So hopefully they can be utilized throughout. Most likely Cigar, because that's the main point of attack. You know, especially in Hyferion5's attack, they've mostly, or most teams just choose to attack Cigar because if you have that control and Cigar across the Christmas, you can just go for a plant and then pay close plant. And even sometimes you can sit on Skylight if you manage to get a repel, but it really just ends on the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it really depends on Cafe. There are a lot of ways to attack. There are a lot of ways. I mean, there are not a lot of ways to attack. Actually, it's pretty linear map, but there are actually two primary ways of kind of approaching this floor, right? You can either go for the classic, I would say, right? Going for piano side, clearing out the pixel shield, doing all of that stuff. Really going for piano control. That's really the main thing. On the other hand, you can go for below control and try and open below the cocktail ceiling, right? The floor over there, and try to clear out that way while you have people repelling on windows, trying to throw in some nades. That's also a viable way. It's just a little bit harder to execute, so we see it a little bit less at every level, actually.
Talk about this attack. We're gonna see, just go to the roof layer. Nothing too special. The Aero Revolution, I believe they're going to be playing C4 below. We do see Jaeger bringing in that bulletproof camera, which can just add another element to giving more intel to Aero Revolution, and maybe get a pick or two Elite, which if they do get the early pick, most of the time it's just a domino effect, and one kill leads on to another, and then eventually it just goes to the round.
Yeah, especially when you have like a key player just running around, like let's say the player who's supposed to play on the pixel area behind the shield. If you have him over peeking or just running around, not really noticing what's happening around him, if that player gets picked off early, and then someone else, you're losing a key player in a key position, then someone else comes in to replace him, will get shot down sometimes on the way. It really is a domino effect sometimes, but that's not the case right now. This round has been pretty slow. I mean, the attackers are doing a good job, actually. It's just the defenders are not really aggressive, right? The attackers taking the map control. They're actually doing pretty good in terms of time, especially now they're going to go for this piano control. And it looks like it's definitely they're definitely managing their time right.
Yeah, and one minute has gone by Hyferion5 for trying to push into the Cigar, which we really love to see. The Tenjin hopefully can shut this down and maybe even get a shot. And so some bullets going to be fired, but none of them are going to land except onto the Tenjin. And that might just open the door for Hyferion5 to enter in to Ticket Wall, and they've just done that. I mean, a second layer in A7 is going to have a shield placement in Bathroom, which we've seen quite a lot with those headhunt holes. And with those Aruni guys acting as another ADS can just add a second, difficulty to this attack. But as I speak, Slows is going to get some bullets on him. 45 seconds left, and it's just been a really slow attack from Hyferion5.
Yeah, Tenjin has been putting a lot of pressure here. He's not really giving out the piano control easily. They have to constantly watch the pixel area, the door, the holes here. He's constantly peeking, pre-firing, and that's really nasty to play against. You don't really want to get shot down by a player pre-firing your head like that with that high fire rate weapon. But it looks like they're just going to ignore him for the moment while someone is going to watch him. He's going to push in from the long bar. Doki is going to get two. They're going to get a trade to the C4. Blend is going down by Stizzy. Thatcher is going to get another kill here, or sorry, the L85 is going to get another kill here. And it's 2v3 for the defenders right now. And it's going to be definitely a rough retake here. 35 seconds. Prophet is going to get another kill here, and he's going to finish it up as well with a 4K here for the round. Going to take down Slows there around the long bar, and that's it. That's all she wrote for the round. Pretty good execute from the attackers there.
Yeah, and Prophet had some big play in that cocktail balcony window, just really running in there, being aggressive as we love to see. And I believe he got two of his own, which really just switched the round for Aero Revolution. But at the start there was 45 seconds left and it was looking very even. And Aero Revolution just got, Hyferion5 got that one up and Aero Revolution just fell in that defense. But never mind, we're going to go back to that site and hopefully they can do something differently.
Yeah, definitely. The key player there was definitely Prophet, just really doing a really good entry job. They couldn't really get rid of the utility around toilets, pixel, and all of that area. They got rid of the shield, but that wasn't enough. I guess they wanted to. I don't know if they planned on doing that in the beginning of the round, but I guess they wanted to do that because that's just, the default thing you usually do. You clear out toilet and all that. And they decided to not do it at the end. They decided to just push through long, and then when Prophet pushed through long, he just got kill after kill, and it really, really opened up the round for Hyferion, and it gave Stizzy the opportunity to put the plan down, and just really made sure that they cover him while he's planting. And then at that point, the retake was just really hard, especially because they were one man down. They were trying to retake it into V3. The attackers have the, they have the advantage in that situation because they're holding the better angles, and you have to push onto them. So definitely a good job by Hyferion. But the question is, will they be able to repeat that and do that same thing again, or will Aero be able to answer back here?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully for Aero Revolution they can get a good response and hopefully win this round to move on to the kitchen site. Hopefully for them they can get a site rotation so they have a strong advantage in the next couple of rounds. But if Hyferion5, I mean, they had a slow startup, but they ended very strong, and they did manage to get the plant down and get those frags. But I mean, Aero Revolution just really, they weren't in those situations and places where they could counter Hyferion5, because those two frags come out of Profit. Those first two frags coming out of Profit really just set the round by Hyferion5, and it was a struggle for Aero Revolution to come back. And Profit just gets 2 more kills, and it's just, he's already on 4 kills already, and it's looking very good for him. But I mean, as I speak, MP9, the intel is just going to be utilized by Hyferion5, and Jaeger's going to be known below, and that might just be able to get another kill. High risk, high reward plays. It's going to be MP9 pushing this situation, but I believe Lako's going to know, and a yellow ping comes out. What a shot, what a wallbang. MP9 gets his first kill on the round. He's going to find one. It might be another, as Tension's going to get some bullets landed on him. He's going to be in the cigar lounge. But he can get a lot early defrag and make it an even man count.
That was great information gathering there, great droning from MP9 and the team in general, really droning out the exact spot of the Jaeger, giving, I don't even know if there was a yellow ping. I think MP9 just kind of knew where he was just because he droned him out, and Adam is gonna get another kill from the skylight here onto Tension. That Tension, the player, was just constantly peeking the previous round and this round as well, constantly looking for fights. That's a lot of pressure alleviated for the attackers, and they're gonna feel way more comfortable. Now it's up to Slows really roaming around. He's gonna decide to go back to side and wait for the execute and possibly trade out with his teammates. But yeah, definitely a good start for Hyferion, and I say that's a good start, but it's already been 2 minutes. It's just been a really exciting 2 minutes, so it went through so fast.
Yeah, those 2 minutes, 1 minute per kill. And again, it's 40 seconds and we're in this situation when Hyferion5 have the man advantage, and this man count can just affect the defense and the amount of angles they can hold. But I mean, onto this 30-second swings are going to come out, trying to get more kills to equalize the man count on the board, but it's just going to be a push. Is Prophet still going to be on that really, really well-positioned window? And it seems like the execute is going to be out. Frags and flashes are going to be pushed in. City's going to push in. Hopefully he can get the dude down and find a pick. 10 seconds left. Aero Revolution just have to hold this down for much longer, but Prophet's going to get one. Prophet's going to get a double. He's been insane. The A7's going to get a C4, and he's going to pick up Autumn. A 1v3. The C4's going down, but MP9 shoots him from behind. And again, Hyferion5 always just one in front in this front seat, moving at such a fast pace.
Yeah, definitely. Hyferion is so confident both of these rounds. I mean, it feels like they're constantly just driving the round forward. They're in a driver's seat. They're dictating what's happening. They're really comfortable. I mean, that information gathering, that droning, just phenomenal, phenomenal attacks from Hyferion, really. And Aero need to do something here to respond to that. Aero doesn't, they feel, it feels like they're just going through the motions. They're just doing what they're supposed to be doing, Besides Tengen, who's really trying to look for those fights, trying to put some pressure, trying to get some kills, it looks like the rest of the players are not that comfortable, maybe possibly even scared. I mean, a good example there is Leiko, just sitting in that corner behind the soft wall, not even thinking maybe he got droned out, not really looking for drones, not really peeking anything, not moving around too much. That's to me just a sign of a player who's, not completely confident in what he's supposed to be doing in a round, right? He's just waiting for kills to happen, waiting for someone to come towards him instead of being the initiator.
Yeah, but talking about these, good plays, but Prophet, he's just being in these positions, and he's got, that two that window unpunished, and no runouts. Maybe some, claymores are being used by Hyferion5. The
And the Nomad is
Evolution,
banned.
yeah, Nomad's banned as well. That's so much of an open door, and those runouts and flanks need to be used by Aero Revolution before they get on the attacking. We just see, Prophet and MP9 just flanking around, jumping out windows left, right, center, and a Valkyrie as well on the board. That combo with Valk open and Nomad banned, runout should be left, right, and center. Because I remember when Ignite Esports and Real Sports played, when me and you casted, Valkyrie was open, and even the fact that Nomad was open as well, runout was still up with it. It just helped the defending side so much, and it ended in winning rounds. And I don't know why Aero Revolution aren't taking these aggressive plays when they can get this one up.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you. Valkyrie is open. It's Cafe, guys. Pull out the Valk. They're not running any IQ even or anything like that. You don't have any excuse to not run the Valkyrie. And second of all, you should play way more aggressive. Besides the fact that you should be running a Valkyrie, I feel like Hyferion is just way too comfortable right now. You know, it feels to them like they're all over the map. They can just do anything that they want. They can drone whatever they want, and they can be wherever they want, and they're not gonna get punished. And that's a really bad spot for Aero to be in, because when the enemy team is so confident, they're gonna make plays like exactly like this, and you're not gonna expect that. They're gonna take headshots after headshots, and there we go. Autumn is gonna take another one down with him with an L85, 2 kills already, and you know it happens that quickly, and it's usually because players are again just going through the motions. They're stuck in predictable places. They're not really thinking too much. They're not thinking outside of the box what they can do, and they're just doing what they should do, and it doesn't work, especially against the team who's really fired up like Hyferion, like right now.
The enemy Hyferion5 on such a roll, and they've always been getting not only just one early frag, but two. And it's just lining up attention. He's going to shut my words down and taking out MP9. It's not going to be enough, as Hyferion5 are still going to have this one man up. I mean, come on, Venoms, give the callouts on the window and somebody jump out. No Nomad is in play and only one Claymore. And not even one Claymore is on the side of Hyferion5. Just jump out the window. No Nomad. I don't know. I mean, Leo, I don't know if it's just me, but they know no aggressive plays are going to come up. But Tenji, he's going to try, but he's not going to do good enough, as he's going to be picked off by Autumn. And Liko, hopefully he can get some frags and equalize the man card, but it's looking so unlikely. 20 seconds left, it's just going to be one more, and he's going to pick up one, and Prophet's going to end it with his own kill. And I mean, he's still on the rappel. He's still on the rappel, and no one's jumped out, Leo. I don't know if that's like a ranked feeling or something just I would do as a monkey, but no Nomad.
You're completely right. They should be way more aggressive. I mean, that's a complete slaughter right now. Hyferion is just way too comfortable, way too confident. You just can't be allowing that. At the end of the day, both of these teams are on a similar level, and there is no reason for Hyferion to just roll over Aero like that. There is just no reason for that to be happening, and it is happening right now. So you have to wonder why. Is it maybe lack of motivation for Aero because they lost yesterday? They know that they're not getting to playoffs. Maybe it's just that they've played yesterday and now they're playing today again, and they're a little bit tired. It could be anything. I don't know what it is, but something is definitely happening. And Hyferion definitely came on one of their best days to capitalize on that.
Yeah, they're definitely capitalizing on that, and it's about time Aero Revolution realize that maybe Bart isn't their jam, and they're going to be going kitchen. Hopefully seeing something different. And talking about different, a bakery hold with the Wamai and the Jaeger and the Aruni, plus Malusi. So what's that? And there's only one shield in the hands of 8-7. There's so much utility to counter-attack Hyferion5 flashes and their 4 nades and stuns. Because we've talked about some strats where Aruni gadgets act as like ADSs, but a combo with both my gadgets and ADSs, it's going to be very difficult on the attack.
I mean, combining Wamai, Jaeger, and Aruni, all of them together, can be really, really effective in my opinion, but you need to have the correct strat. Because when you think about it, you're only focusing on one area of the game, right? Which is really denying utility when you're on defense, really denying nades and flashes and all of that. And you're not really bringing in any shields or anything that's really, I mean, any information even. They just completely lacking information.
No,
on Cafe, yeah, definitely. And on Cafe, it's really important to have information because the map is pretty big. You have to know where the attackers are at most of the time if you want to be able to respond, if you want to be playing, hyper aggressively and initiating engagements. And it doesn't look like that's the way Aero wants to play right now. They just want to chill back, they want to fall back, they want to use their utility to deny the other team's utility and just hope for the best. That's how I see it right now.
Yeah, and I mean, the only intel gathering pieces in Aero Evolution side is a bulletproof camera from Jaeger.
It's not enough.
And it's Cafe. The amount of Valkyrie hashtag coconut brass spots you can do is unbelievable. And we talked about the one in Bakery, which was unseeable by the attackers. And I don't know why Aero Revolution haven't picked up on this, because Intel is believe what they've been missing, and Hyferion5. You see, look at these drone placements, right? They've got the sound calls, they know they're there, and these cams can be utilized by the attackers and holding to support the entry fraggers. Just like Prophet already on 8 kills, and Stizzy's gonna add one to that. He's gonna take out Tension, and again, no.
I just want to highlight the really careful droning by Hyferion. If you look at the way they're using their drones, really sneaky, not overexposing the drones, really putting them in the right corners, in the right places, making sure that they're not exposing them too much. They're not running into the enemy operators with the drones, just gathering information, right?
And Leo, and just then on that brown stairs, Liko got called out trying to flank, and that drone just gave more bullets landed on Liko. It's just no brainer.
That's a great example, and I feel like a lot of teams are really lacking, even in T3 with that kind of droning. On is gonna go for a little bit of a flank here though, and it looks like okay, yeah, they're definitely aware. Blend is going down. The drone is definitely doing work, but On is gonna win that gunfight. Stizzy is gonna finish planting the bomb though, and now all of a sudden it's a 4v4 now. It's 3v4, 3v2 all of a sudden, because Prophet is really putting up numbers right now. Aeon is gonna go down as well. Slows is in the 1v3. He's gonna get really shot down by the player from above. He's on really low HP. One shot from any gun and he's down on the floor. Nate is gonna go out. He's feeling the pressure here. Stuns are gonna go out. Doesn't feel like he stands any chance at all, and he definitely doesn't. MP9 is gonna finish him up with a body shot there. Doesn't really take much to kill him, and there we go. That's a round.
Yeah, and that round really just relied on the fact that the bomb was going down, and Aero Revolution just was forced to push into sight to try and stop it. But at the end of the day, we do see Autumn playing that lovely vertical. And I also want to point out that vertical when he was proning and got Venoms very low. It's like an undefeatable, uncounterable, no matter if you reinforce the wall. You know at the back of kitchen, the half wall next to bar? Leo?
What wall are you talking about?
You know, like the double door in kitchen? You know that like half
Which
wall?
one? There are two. There are two double doors.
Like the double door on bar. Right there where Melusi is right now.
Oh, yeah.
You on that half wall to the right of the freezer breach? Yeah, right there. There's like an angle which you can do. If you break the top of the kitchen wall to the left-hand side, you can get an angle on people sitting right where the camera is. And it's undefeatable, and that's what really pushed Revolution out of sight. At the end of the day, Stizzy gets the bomb down, and it's just a no-brainer for Hyferion5, as they've been capitalizing on all of Aero's mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's the map. I don't know if Hyferion is just like really, really good on this map. It's, it's just their crown and they're just doing whatever they want here, and they're so familiar with it that they're just so good on it. I don't know if it's that, or if they've just maybe really improved. Maybe they've implemented some changes. I don't know if it's this or that, or maybe. I mean, it's definitely not just Aero being lackluster and underwhelming here. I don't think it's just that, because we can see that Hyferion is actually on paper playing really good. For again, the droning is just really, really good. Even if you compare it to T3, T2 levels, some teams are really struggling with this kind of droning, and maybe it's not on every map for them, but at least here on this map, in this game today, they're just droning really, really well, and that's gonna win you rounds and win you a lot of games, especially at a level like this where, players are really struggling to play against good droners, a good playstyle like that, because they're not used to seeing it. They're not used to playing against it.
Yeah, and it's been a struggle for Aero. And back on kitchen, I mean, Cafe is usually defender side of the map, right, Leo?
Yeah, definitely. 2-minute mark right now, and Cafe is pretty defender-sided. I mean, it's one of the most defender-sided maps in the map
Hmm.
pool, in my opinion. Uh,
And
Along with Oregon. Cafe and
yeah,
Oregon are probably the most defender-sided maps. Villa is
Leo.
up there, but definitely not as defender-sided as Cafe or Oregon.
No, Leo, that's the thing. Hyferion5 have already 4 rounds on attack, and that's way more than enough they need in entering the defense,
Oh
and they
man,
can just get 5 and 6. It's just not looking good for Aero, and I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't even want to start talking about the kind of advantage if the viewers don't really understand, don't really grasp the kind of advantage that Hyperion has right now in this game. This is so hard to win for Arrow at this point, just because Hyperion got 4 attacks on Cafe.
Mm,
That's almost unheard of. It almost never happens.
it should
That's
be
a
the
lot.
opposite.
Yeah, that's a lot of rounds won when you're attacking Cafe, and it
Oh,
makes you feel really confident, really confident. And when you're moving to defense, when you're 42 up, and who's to say Hyperion's not even gonna lead even more than that? But when you're 42 up, you're really gonna play on defense really
oh.
aggressive.
Yeah, the
You're really
angle,
gonna.
the angle, the angle I talked about, Leo. It's insane. And 2 kills are gonna come in the side of Hyperion 5, and the angles, it's so amazing. It's gonna pick up a kill in favor of Autumn, and it's gonna be a double for him, and a 1v5 situation all left of Venoms, and it's impossible. Stizzy ends on a good note, and so does Autumn. I mean, 5 rounds on attack. There's no way they get 6. Aero just have to get 1 to at least try to do something to counteract Hyferion5 pressure, because they've utterly been totally capitalizing over Aero Evolution's defenses. I mean, so far, just before we, sort out the management and the streaming, so me and Leo can watch. I mean, back, it's
Man,
still 5-0,
Hyperion
5-5.
5-0, man. Yeah, I just wanted to say
Yeah.
5-0. That's so crazy. I mean, if it's gonna end in a 6-0, then you have to really worry about. I mean, you're already really worried about Aero, right? What can they possibly do to equalize this? They're moving from defense on Cafe to attacking, and they're struggling to defend. And it doesn't
Mm.
look like they're even changing their playstyle up. It doesn't look like they're getting more aggressive. It doesn't look like they're motivated to win this map. So you have to wonder what's gonna happen. I don't feel like they stand a good chance when they swap sides here. I feel like it's gonna get even worse for them. Um,
Yeah.
I, I don't know, man. 5-0 for Hyperion on attack is really crazy.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's
we
gonna be
talked.
really hard.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how Evolution played yesterday. And maybe they just needed a break or some time to go over these maps, because so far something's not been working out well, and completely different to yesterday. Evolution were on a lot better form. Even though they lost both maps, they were just on such a better form. Unless Hyferion5 have come back just stronger than ever, and Evolution are just so confused in this defending side of map. I mean, 5 rounds already. I just want to so much emphasize it even more. 5 rounds on attack on Cafe, one of the most defensive side of maps, and it's just insane. And if they get 6-0, it's a no-brainer. Then they're gonna get the first defense without a problem.
Yeah, definitely. They're probably gonna get the first defense if they're gonna 6-0. I mean, they're probably. I don't know, man. Defense is gonna be really hard for them. But as we say that, it looks like Hyperion is gonna start with an opening
Oh,
kill. So I think it was Tenjin. Yeah, Tenjin just got the first kill here for the round, and he took down Autumn on the red stairs. So Tenjin is definitely the only kind of hero player for Arrow, because he's
yeah,
constantly he's constantly going for these aggressive plays, constantly trying to make something happen. But he's the only player on his team that is playing like that, and it's just not enough to have one player, doing that. And he won't be able to. Usually, he won't be able to just carry out the entire game on his back. And a trade is gonna go out here, so Wama is gonna go down,
yeah.
and it looks like
SDR. Yeah,
yeah, it
SDR's
looks like
gonna pick up a kill on Slows, and I mean, Leo Slows was a big player in the against Ignite Esports, and 0 kills again, along with Venoms. I don't really know what's going on with Air Evolution. Leo,
it's
do
probably
you
the
know?
motivation. You have to
Hmm,
wonder. You have to think it's probably the
hmm,
motivation. It's probably
yeah,
the mental side, right?
Mm.
You don't decline that much in one day, even if you're fatigued.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be quite the opposite. I would always be ready to go, but Air Evolution just don't seem to be on it, and Hyferion 5 like, taking so much map control so quickly, and aggressive players are going to come out from MP9 as I speak. Yet, lovely, just using their drones to their advantage. And 40 seconds left, the amount of drones which are on the map in the side of Hyferion 5 is just pretty much never ending, and we see drones everywhere all the time. Vertical is going to be implied, and it's going to be a drop from Stizzy and some support by Profit. This is going to be in the site, but I mean, no one's going to be in the site because all of that vertical pressure adding up, and MP9 is going to take out Liko. He might be able to find one, use the Gun 6 to take out the only intel on the side of Aero Revolution. Some thanking is going to be applied at the fact that they finally decided to do some aggressive plays. But A7, he's going to be taking out MP9, and it's going to be the plant going to be shut down. Tenji's going to get up a double for him, but Tenji's going to get a triple. It's going to be Venom diffusing, and the finally first good defense round from Air Evolution, and it was just good. There's nothing else to say. It was good. They got the plant down. They did some vertical flanks. And again, we got that triple kill. I believe it was from Tenjin, and he just did amazing. You talked about it in the early game, and he's just done it again.
Yeah, Tension is that one. He's that hero right now for Arrow. He's the one who's trying to make plays, and I feel like he was really driving force for this round. One of the primary reasons why they were able to win it out, and constantly for the past 6 rounds, he kept on fishing. He tried to go for these plays. He tried to make something happen. He tried to be proactive, but again, as I say, that the one round out of 6 is definitely not enough to win out the map, and one player just doing that and being motivated to win is definitely not enough. So they need to get warmed up here. I hope they're already warmed up after that round win, and they need to pick up the slack, especially when they're attacking right now. It's gonna get even way harder.
It's just gonna get hard for Evolution, and they've been set back so hard. They've had such a large step back from yesterday, and even in this game, 5 rounds on Hyferion 5 side, and it's just going to be a dominant game again, 5-3-5, but it might not be the case on, I believe it's Villa. I'm playing if I'm correct. It could be different. Maybe Air Revolution just have another element to add on Villa. But so far on Cafe, it's really just been a limit. And Hyferion 5 are just in that front seat that just can't be caught by Air Revolution, and it's not looking good.
I mean, Hyperion has a lot of leeway right now, and they can get really aggressive without really paying for it. I mean, they can lose a few rounds, and they're not gonna be too worried about that. So they can allow themselves to be really aggressive, to experiment a little bit, make sure that, Arrow is not confident, they're not comfortable. Just make sure that you slow them down as much as possible, even if it means to lose a round or two. At the end of the day, it's going to be worth it for them, and I'm sure they're going to go for these kind of plays here. Um, but Aero though, they're already all on the roof here. They're gonna get the early pick onto MP9, who's definitely going for those aggressive plays. So that's good for Aero. That's the opening kill for
Oh,
them on a round. Yeah, that infamous garage door, right? That you always have to be watching. And it looks like MP9, he just went for it. I mean, why not? They're leading. They're really leading in terms of the scoreboard right now, and he doesn't really have much to lose right now. They have a lot of leeway, as I said. So they're gonna get aggressive and they're gonna instill some fear into Arrow's heads. Stizzy is gonna get a C4, gonna trade back here, and
oh.
it's going pretty good for them.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't really let down on Hyferion 5 side because they are unpredictable. And I might just be Profit again following up beneath. He has the C4 in hand, and hopefully he can do something with it. But again, a 44, and I do see Aero playing like more confidently in their push, but Stizzy's gonna slows down, slows the big man. 0 kills, he can't find one yet. And it's gonna be a 3v4, and it's again looking good for Air Revolution. They always get this setback, and Hyferion 5 are just moving forward too fast to be caught. But as I speak, it's going to be pressures going to be applied to Air Revolution as they're going to be trying to find Profit beneath and get out these C4s, but they don't even realize that he's gone. He's gone back to site, and that's just complete time waster for Air Revolution.
Yeah, definitely a time waster here. I mean, 40 seconds on the clock. Arrow has to go for the execute here. I'm sure they're feeling the pressure. If they lose out this round, they're gonna go to match point here. Sorry, Hyferion is gonna go to match point here. So Aero is definitely feeling the pressure. And they're really focusing on the front side here of the long desk. So it looks like they're just gonna run through. I'm not too sure what they're gonna do because no one is going for that pixel control. Autumn though, he's gonna smoke out the doorway and it's gonna make it really hard for them to run in. Flashes are gonna go window. 10 seconds on the clock. Another smoke is gonna get popped. Venom is gonna go down. Leiko and Aeon, they're gonna get shot down. Aeon is already on the floor. Leiko is alone in this 1v4 and he doesn't have any time, but he still will get shot down by the player in the on the cocktail bar, and match point for Hyperion, man.
Yeah, it's just not looking good. Hyferion 5 just ahead in, and Air Revolution just not going in the right direction, and it's been shown in these 6 rounds which they've won. And if I'm honest, Aero Evolution just had a bit of hope in the one round they won, and they didn't get there totally. They just got there enough to win the round, but it's not going to be enough to win the map. And I mean, Leo, it's just not looking good for Evolution, and it may just set back as this game does, just comply with the relegations and their next game, which we'll hopefully see in the future. But we're talking about the present, and Evolution need to change something for this next map because, in my opinion, Hyperion
I
5.
mean, it's squishy. You're the infamous coach, so if anyone watched the stream yesterday, so what do you think they should be doing?
I mean, honestly, I think they should just be killing Hyperion 5, if I'm honest. I mean, if you want to go to your notebooks again, number one on the list is win your ones and kill the other 5 people because you only need 5 bullets. You only need
That's
five
true.
bullets. And then
That's true, man.
I don't know why, man. And I just want to
I don't know why
show,
these players struggle so much. I mean, they have like 200,
yeah,
250 rounds, right?
yeah. Come on, man.
And you
You've been
just need
playing
five.
competitive for like 2 years, like
Uh,
competitive for 2 years, and they're just like, just shoot them, just shoot them. It's not difficult. You're not on controller, just shoot them. Come on, Leo, man.
Wait,
I
what do you
mean,
mean? What do you want from me, bro?
come on, Leo. Why aren't you on there? You should be playing instead of Autumn. You should be playing instead of Stizzy. You could be
I'm not.
cracked.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You've got all my notes. You've got all
I've
my
been I've been
notes.
I've been there, bro. I've been there, bro. I've done
You
that.
know, you've done that. You've done that. That's on your
Yeah.
checklist. Tip
Well, what you
five.
say?
That's on your checklist. No.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. 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 Definitely. Yeah. But another tip I need to add to Air Evolution
Why
is
Squishy gotta mock me on stream? I don't get it, boys. What's going on here?
uh
We're live. Come
It's
on,
good.
bro.
It's because you're about. It's because you're terrible. You're not good enough. You can't catch up to me. Just like Evolution cannot catch up to Hyperion 5, 5 rounds behind. It's just not looking
I,
good.
I I would
Five
flame
for him.
you. I would
Five.
flame you, but I don't want to do it live on stream
Yeah.
because it's
I'm
gonna
too
count as
young.
child abuse. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
You know, people are gonna clip it, and it's just gonna be sent straight to
Yep.
me, and I'll report you to
Yep.
the cops.
To the
Uh.
cops. That's very general, man.
Yeah.
But
Uh.
match point and Arrow, man, they're gonna lose their first player on the round here. First blood to Autumn, I believe, with the SMG 11 there.
Mm.
So I mean, I don't know, man. Do you feel like they're feeling the pressure at this point, or do you feel like they just want to get it over with?
I think Evolution just they have the mentality that they want to try and fight for it. But in the end, I believe they just want to end the pain and just get it over with and go into the next map because they do have this intermission 10 minutes to conclude themselves and to speak with their coaches and the IGLs to really say some wise words. Maybe they should even get me in the VC, for God knows. But you know, Evolution. Personally, I think they're just trying to get this.
A lot of players here on Arrow side with the 0 kills. I mean, Slows and Leiko, both of these players are fraggers, man, and both of them are not fragging at all.
Yeah, because most of these rounds on Hyferion 5, it's just been nearly flawless. Like it's always a 1v3 or 1v4 and even a 1v5. And that's
Ooh, a
why
kill
these
is gonna come in and from Prophet. He's gonna get another kill for the round here. So 5v3 right now. And man, Arrow, they're gonna try and execute the round here. They're gonna try and get rid of the shield. They will be able to get rid of the shield though. They will get one more frag. They will take down Prophet. And a 3v4 right now, it looks somewhat possible for them. MP9 is waiting for the player to swing through Brown stairs here. And it doesn't look like he's gonna swing just yet. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, MP9 is gonna get that kill. A great headshot, a beautiful headshot, but he's gonna get traded. mighty Ace. Ace is gonna get another kill 2v2 right now, and it's definitely winnable. 10 seconds on the clock. They just have to push in and get some kills, like Squishy likes to say. Steezy here is gonna hold down the side with the SMG-11. Plant is going down, and it looks like Steezy is aware he's gonna try and deny the plant here, and he will be successful. Plant is gonna be denied with the Echo Drone as well, and that's it. 7-1, or is it 7-1 or is it 7-2?
7-1, and
7-1, yeah, almost flawless for
yeah,
Hyferion. Honestly felt like a 7-0.
yeah.
They did a really good job there, really dominating the entire map.
Yeah, and I mean, just at the end there on that last round, we see Echo and Smoke alive, and you really don't want those two operators alive in such a situation where they have to defuse the bomb or plant the bomb. Is it you plant the diffuser, right? I'm pretty sure it's called the diffuser, but yet
Yeah,
people say you're defusing the bomb.
you planted the bomb is
The
that
bomb,
thing
the site.
that you're defusing, like that
Yeah,
yellow thing. That's the bomb.
yeah, that's the bomb. The big yellow thing we're gonna call it.
Whatever, man. We call it the bomb. Whatever. It
Yeah,
doesn't
we
really
call it the
matter.
bomb. The bomb. What's that?
That's a bomb, bro.
The bomb. But anyway, I mean, hopefully for Aero, they can pick themselves up during this break where they have this time to conclude their mistakes with their coaches, and hopefully just add something which we haven't seen yet, as I believe that's really what they're missing, and it's just something they need. It's not something they want; it's something they need to even get close to winning this next map.
Yeah, definitely. But meanwhile, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. Next map is gonna be Villa, and hopefully you guys stay with us. Stay tuned. Next map should be a little bit more exciting since Aero, they got their first map in here. They got warmed
Mm,
up, so should be a little bit closer. But a 7-1 victory for Hyferion, definitely definitely a good achievement for them. And that's it for this map. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Stay tuned, guys.
thank you.
Pushing forward into this mirror setup is going to be tough here for Noetic, as just barely able to get out of the way. Taxes will go down now as Gazo also falls. This is so very winnable for Noetic. The magic is still here up their sleeve as
Gazo, man.
Wow.
Again.
Huge 3-piece for him, 2 for Naquo. Here, Bionic clone come out, but Alex has found one and the clone, but the clone will be just a bait. Naquo very quickly taking his position. This is something else we see from Noetic. They very solidly, very quickly take positions after they get that pressure. Gazo will get traded out after finding his own, and Naquo is on for 3. He's just got cracks to find here in Study. He's got Clutcher on the backside as well, coming up to support and playing from around the shield. Trax is doomed. Noetic confirm at least overtime here with a 30 seconds to go for Taxes here. He's got a nitro cell in his pocket and he's gonna send it out here, and that'll be a confirming 1 on the crack. That was the lowest health member here from Noetic. Swinging out, Taxes is gonna find 1. He's almost gonna find 2, and he will! 1 for 3 from Taxes. Huge plays on the SMG-11. Very clean, very comfortable on it.
The plot's gonna be down. If they get this plot down, it's gonna be the game, but it's gonna be 42. And the plot's gonna be down. It's gonna be a 1v2 situation. It's all up to Chapapi. Oh my god, it's all coming down in this archive television. The plot's gonna be found, and it's gonna be a 1v1 situation. If Syrup manages to keep this alive, but I am winning it. Oh my god! Oh my god, what a clutch! Oh my god! What a clutch fucking 19 gaming, the first win on the whole season for them, and it's all on Chapapi's hands.
2-on-5 is a quick swing from Naquo. Will put it into a 1-on-5. Naquo trying to hit the deck, but he cannot survive for the flawless round. It is just Alex on his own, though, and things are not looking too good. At least they'll pick up another
one, though.
Rooney. Yeah, another onto Rooney, and getting that gone onto the Banshee. Another onto Sky.
Okay.
This went from out of the realm of possibility to winnable.
Looks like everything is clear, but he doesn't know that there's a player behind the bomb. He's gonna able to get the headshot, man. A quad kill for Alex right now. He's gonna be looking for the last one. He doesn't have the fuser. He has to go for that kill. He's gonna get it. What an ace! What is that? How do you do that? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Talent League. Second map of the day. It's gonna be Villa between Hyferion and Aero. Hopefully, we're gonna have a little bit of a closer game than last map. I mean, if you haven't been here and you haven't watched, then Cafe was a one-sided stomp. Wouldn't you say so, Squishy?
Yeah, I mean, definitely just a clear dominant 7-1, Hyferion 5, just on another level, and Aero Revolution just aren't there.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like all the players are ready here in the lobby, and it looks like we're ready to start whenever everyone is ready. So Villa is pretty different than Cafe, and it could it can be it could be really different how this is gonna play out. I mean, it's possible that Aero is gonna play way better on this map. Who knows? Maybe Hyperion is just really good on Cafe. Maybe that's the thing.
Yeah, it might just be that, and it might just be the fact that Air Evolution are just maybe going to be as dominant as Hyferion 5 were, but just on a different map. But talking about Villa in comparison to Cafe, it just has a completely different play style and how teams attack and defend. Because I'm not sure what your opinion is, but that's my opinion. It's just completely different and quite polar opposite.
I wouldn't say polar opposite, but it's definitely way different. On Villa, you have way more. First of all, you have way more like 50-50 engagements, I would say,
Mm,
where neither have the advantage, but it also, I mean, most of the time it tends to favor the defenders, but you have way more than Cafe where it's like just in the middle of everything, just in the middle of a hallway or something like that, and no one is really in the advantage there. You have way more gunfights like that, and you have way more kind of gunfights on equal grounds in terms of in terms of when defenders get aggressive, for example, they would take gunfights in your face, right? They wouldn't usually go like there are no hatches to the roof like on Cafe where you can just throw C4s or something, do something cheeky like that most of the time. So it's usually way more action packed in terms of raw gunfights. And it's
yeah,
also not as defender sided.
yeah. Just another thing to point out: Nomad's banned. I I mean, talking about the cafe, I don't know why Nomad was banned when no team was aggressive one bit.
I don't know why Valkyrie is banned.
Why
Don't
is
ban
Valkyrie
it.
banned? No one played Valkyrie anyway. No, okay, so basically, a Nomad is to stop flanks and stop aggressive plays and stop runouts. No one did any of that when she was back. Valkyrie, he was open. No one used Valkyrie. No matter what, even on cafe, the most
I mean, when
famous
we say no
match
one, you
Valkyrie.
mostly mean Aero, just because we saw most of the
Yeah,
defensive
yeah.
rounds from them. We didn't really get to see Hyperion play that many defensive rounds,
But
just
we
because they won really fast.
Yeah, but we did see them play top and bottom, but still, I don't know why it's Air Revolution just gonna whip out their bulletproof. Yep, here we go. You got the bulletproof camera on Lico. Hopefully, that can give so much intel for Air Revolution, isn't it? I mean, that just might be the game changer. The amount of intel on the board for Air Revolution is just never ending with that bulletproof camera. Sounding
I
so
mean, at least they're
sarcastic.
bringing Maestro, right? At least they're bringing
Yeah.
Maestro. Maestro is a player, is an operator that
No,
we
no,
didn't
no.
really see on Cafe that much, and
Liera.
yeah.
Just another thing to add, unless A7 is going to be placing Maestro cams in a high place, but you can melee Maestro cams. You can melee them
I
and
mean,
break them.
you can just break the glass, right?
No, if I'm pretty sure if you melee it twice, you break the actual thing, and it doesn't even
Really?
matter. You break the glass, and they can't see anything unless
Yeah,
he opens the
you
zap.
can break the glass, and that it's really effective at that point.
Oh, it's just bad.
But I mean, still, it's a distraction. It's
Mm,
something that if you place correctly, you can use as a utility waster or
mm,
information gathering, right? So
yeah.
it's a strong operator that I mean they should have been bringing a little bit more in Cafe if they don't want to bring the Valkyrie. But even you know, but even then, like you should have probably brought the Valkyrie. But anyway, at least they're bringing in the Mash. They have some sort of information gathering. They have the smoke, the Jaeger, and at this point, I mean, Mute is gonna go down early. Tension is aggressive like always, and MP9 is gonna shut him down with that LMG. Great awareness from him.
LMG. 150 bullets, do not have to reload. MP9, just an easy opening frag. 4v5.
I
And
swear
it
that
just
gun feels like it has 300 bullets.
it feels like it has no recoil as well. And everything. It's actually underrated, but now it's in a good rate. But as I say that, Venom's is going to find one onto Prophet. That's going to be the big fragger of last game. That's going to be done. And oh, lovely hold onto the princess, which we see a lot of times on Villa. And hopefully they're going to be utilised in the hands of Aero Revolution as they start on this defense again. And hopefully they can do well on this defense, unlike they did on Cafe.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That it's actually kind of interesting that Hyferion is attacking twice in a row here. They start attacking on Cafe and start attacking here in Villa. That means that one of those times they chose to go and attack. And both of these maps are pretty defender-sided. Jaeger here got another kill, and he's gonna take down. Was it MP9, I believe? I'm not sure
MP9.
who he took down, but it was
MP9.
Leiko who got the kill. And I mean, at least it's a little bit different than Cafe. It doesn't look like Hyferion at least is as comfortable and as confident here, at least on this first round. Soul is also getting aggressive. He's gonna get another kill for his team here. 4v2, and this is a completely different arrow here than we've seen on Cafe.
Yeah, completely different. But as I say this, I believe STR is going to try to kill of his own, but it's going to be really pressuring and trying to get a free frag onto Slows, but Slows is going to swing and allow the shot. He's going to try one of his own, taking out Slows, and it's going to be a standout 2v2. Time's going to be ticking, 20 seconds to go. It's going to be a big enemy in the hands of A7, support by Liko. Bullets are going to come out. STR is going to be shot. Autumn literally on 1 HP, but he's going to try down. Hopefully he can pick this off. All SDR has to do is cover, and that's what he's doing perfectly. One involved, but the Pokemon is going to be used by A7. It's a 1v2 post-plant situation, and just looking like A7 just might go for the defuse while Liko covers. Situation's going to be unknown, but the vertical hold from beneath by STR going to be so very utilised. It's going to be Liko in this 1v1 below. STR wasting so much time as Liana, and it might just be the first round, and he's going to pick up his last kill, a 3k to win this, but those vertical holes completely being used by the other team, and they, those vertical holes just aren't used by the defenders, but by the attackers as well.
Definitely caught off guard there, playing from below, denying the diffuser, and it didn't look like they saw it coming, right? When he got that first kill, it looked like they could just... I mean, what could he do at that point? I mean, even if he chases down STRV and he gets the kill, he didn't even have enough time to go up all the way up and defuse the bomb, defuse the diffuser. Why did you have to talk about that before? Now you just confused me, man. Anyway, he didn't even have time to kill STRV and go back up. So STRV played it perfectly there with the Yana, really playing it to the best of his ability, making sure that he's clutching out that 1v2. Great play from him. Yeah?
Yeah, great play, but you know how we said you plant the diffuser? But when you're as a defender and like
man,
the plant,
can you stop?
It says hold F.
Bro.
It says hold F.
My life was so simple.
Which is trying to
Until today.
So basically,
why are you ruining my life?
If the plant's down, the defender has to defuse the diffuser, which is the bomb. But as an attacker, you have to plant the diffuser, which is actually defusing the bomb.
I'm not having that, bro.
It's mind-boggling.
No. I don't care, bro. It's a bomb. They're planting a bomb. They're defusing the bomb.
Yeah, no, we're planting the bomb now. I thought the bombs were the big yellow things.
Yeah. Be quiet.
Oh, Leo's a bit angry. It's just a bit of a boggling my thing, but to say the least, Hyferion5 have this first round again, and it might just be another domino effect. But you said it before, it's a completely different arrow.
Look at these drones.
Oh my god, how are you supposed to spot these drones? They're in grass. We talked about it on the cafe. They're being utilized, unlike Aero did in this game. It might be a little different.
They're using the drones like cameras, right? Like
Valkyrie cams as well.
Yeah. Prophet is gonna go down pretty early on with the shotgun, though. I'm not really sure what happened there, but they're gonna trade that on the smoke. That's a really crucial operator going down really early in the round, and actually it's a worth it trade smoke for Buck, right?
Yeah, that's a good trade. They're both like good ops which can be utilized on both sides of the board.
I would say that's better for the attackers though, because Buck
Yeah.
is not as effective. I mean, it doesn't bring as much utility as smoke most of the time, especially on when you're attacking Aviator, right? I mean, you can do some vertical pressure from below, but it's not a big deal. He goes here, he's gonna peek for the holes, and he's gonna get punished for that though. As he's gonna get shot through the holes. MP9 is on top of the main stairs here, just looking for fights. Tengen is also looking for fights, so I'm sure they're both gonna get one here, and then it's just a question of who's gonna win. So it's 3v4 right now for Aero, and it looks like Hyferion is definitely controlling this round way more than they did on Cafe, and then they did the previous round. Sorry.
Yeah, Flow drones drones everywhere on the side of Hyferion5 and some bullets. Oh, look at that free fire with the 950 bullets. It's not going to stop, and Tengen's going to swing on this trap. He's got more and more bullets. Never ending what was going to like help pick one off. Belico on the double kill on this Vega. What a big play. It's now going to be a 3v2 in favor of the Aero Revolution, and another one comes out. It's going to be the refrag from Stizzy. 2v2 situation, 40 seconds left, but SCR's going to pick up one. Lico clutches up for the 4K. He's going to be able to find one, but not enough. The bomb's hopefully going to be planted down. 30 seconds left. Stizzy is going to be left to cover this. Maybe use the drones again, but the swing's going to be steady. Might just be unknown in the side of Hyferion5, but Lico really needs to make a play here. These poles are going to be used by him, and maybe even try to find the bomb being planted by STR, but Stizzy's going to do a job covering this. They know he's in study. We see these drones everywhere, just like Valkyrie cams. And Lico, he's going to be in this top main position, but the feet holes are going to be utilized by Hyferion5. The bullets are going to be landed on Lico, and it's not looking good so far. Might just be a second round for Hyferion5. He's still covering this so well. He's been another round getting these frags. Getting that frag, which just made it a 2v1, but Lico's going to get a triple. He's got 20 seconds left to get this defuse, or should I say 13. 7 seconds to defuse Stizzy. Hopefully he can stay alive. Lico's playing aggressive. He has to get this kill quickly. He gets the clutch, and he does a quad kill for Lico. Will he be able to get defused? And it's not looking like it. Oh my god, he gets the quad kill, but he doesn't manage to defuse in time. Oh, it just wasn't there. The quad kill, the 1v2 clutch, it lined up for him, but Stizzy managed to waste enough time, and Hyferion5 on another domino round for them.
Another round that Hyferion won on Villa here, second time in a row that they should not have won.
Yeah,
I mean, Leiko here was in a 1v2, I get that, but if he's a little bit faster, if he's a little bit, you know, if he's making one decision a little bit better, then that can go totally the other way around, and he would have those extra 2 or 3 seconds to defuse the diffuser. Oh my god, man. No way that you did that to me. You Bro, my life was fine until today. No
Yeah,
way
man.
you did that. I never thought
Leo,
about
it sounds
this.
like excuses, Leo. Excuses.
I never
excuses,
thought
Leo.
about this until now.
Leo,
What am I even saying? Defuse the diffuser? Defuse the bomb?
No.
Counter
Leo,
defuse, bro?
Leo.
I'm not using that
You're
lingo.
defusing the diffuser, which is defusing the bomb, which is counter defusing by the bomb, which is going to be defused by planting the diffuser on Hyferion. Oh my god, everyone, I'm pretty sure I'm making everyone's life harder with the diffusing the diffuser, which is diffusing the bomb.
I don't know why you even started this conversation, bro.
Where did it come out from?
Everything was fine until now.
Yeah, well, here we are. I mean,
Squishy is asking the hard questions, guys.
I think the problem with that round is just Lico, you know, ending up with no time left, but he just sat inside, not really doing much. He just took some bullets.
That flank was good though, but you have to wonder how that happened, because he was not supposed to be allowed to do that, right? Someone from Hyferion should have been watching that.
Yeah,
It was a little bit weird.
I think I just weren't ready for it, because definitely on Cafe game they were not aggressive, but it's going to be a switch around. Slows is going to be aggressive. He's going to be man playing closet. This with my gadgets. And Frost mats, and hopefully this Frost can maybe even get it down even with the 1.5. Talking about Lico, oh, Lico's gonna be pictured, and MP9's gonna get a kill with that large LMG. Look at him, he's reloading. Look at him, he's got so many bullets left and might be able to find another. Literally, look at him throw a wall. It's gonna be a kill coming out from Autumn, a 3v5 so early in the round, and it's just a deadly attack by Hyferion5, and it's not looking good. Slows, he's just in this empty position, not doing much. Yeah, actually, Hyferion5 are going beneath him, maybe even killing him. But Slows is very precious, has ultimate damage and loads of utility in this closet room, and if they manage to take Slows out, that's going to be a lot of utility on the side of Aero Revolution.
So Leiko and Tenjin are both dead. Both of them most influential players today for Aero.
C4 down.
Tenjin on the previous round, and yeah, Tenjin on the previous map and Leiko this map. And it's a 5v3. The attackers have a lot of map control, and it's all up to Slows basically. Oh no, they fell into the frost trap, and it looks like Slows knows this, and it looks like it's called out as well. They're gonna get one frag for themselves, and since he's still down on the floor, but MP9 is gonna pick up the fuse there. He's gonna trade, and he's gonna, oh my god, he almost found the frost, but not quite there. She will be able to land the headshot onto the Astro Stairs player. And Autumn here is on the rappel upside down on this window right now, trying to maybe trade back, trying to get another kill. Doesn't look like that's gonna be happening though. So with 2v2 right now, is they're gonna finish up the down player. 50 seconds on the clock. Frost is gonna go down. 2v1 right now. It's all up to Slow. Slow's gonna get one. He'll be able to get the second, and the Frost now is gonna finish the second, man.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Frostmite gets 2 kills, and it just won the round for
That's
Aero
a fog
Revolution.
map, man. That's not a
That
frost
is-
mat anymore.
You know, a pog mat. You know, I generally think Aero Revolution just start whipping out like Capcan, Frost, Ella, Legion, and Melusi. I generally think that's the play for Aero.
Yeah,
I think
just
Capcan.
go all in.
Just go all in every trap operator. Don't sick pick to it. Just show that
So
you're
what-
going Capcan,
So we have
Ella,
Legion,
Frost,
we have Legion, Capcan, Ella,
Melusi,
Frost.
Melusi.
No. Melusi, nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we just go hardcore traps that
Yeah.
like do damage, like lethal damage? So like Frost, Capcan, Legion, right? What am I forgetting? Frost, Capcan, Legion.
Ella.
Frost, Capcan, Legion, Ella. I mean that's not lethal damage, but it's really annoying, so it's worth. I'd say bring Ella, and it would be the 5th.
Legion.
I already said Legion, bro.
Ella.
What?
Oh no, you didn't say Frost.
I did. Legion,
Ella.
Legion, Frost, Ella, Capcan.
Captain.
Alright, yeah, I'm done with you.
No. I think the 5th one's Ella.
Must be another trap operator, right?
Ella. It's Ella.
But we already said Ella. Stop.
Alright, okay, let's go through them. Okay, so we've got,
Ella, Frost, Capcan,
yeah.
Legion.
and then we have Legion. The 5th.
Alright, yeah. Let's just go back. Let's just go back to the game, man. So 3 minutes. The round just started. It looks like Hyferion is gonna be attacking Aviator
Come on,
again.
Hyferion. What are you doing? You should be in the building killing the team by now.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Just teleport in.
Yeah, just slash teleport MP9 to Venom's to some Minecraft mod tricks.
Oh my god, again with the Minecraft jokes.
No way.
I've had
Venom's
enough.
gets-
I've had enough yesterday, bro.
Venom's gonna get taken off. His head's gonna get absolutely obliterated. Oh god, that could have been an early kill for MP9. He saw the very tip of Venom's head. But
Venom's a little bit sus right now.
yeah, what are you doing, Venom's man? What are you looking at? Yo,
Little
shooting.
bit
Oh, he's
suspicious,
tracing!
man.
Oh, he's trying to trace through the floor. He's trying to do like a to kill trace. Come on, Venom. Let's see this spin box. Slash spin box. Venom's gonna be landed on him, but hopefully a kill. Oh, you know what I mean? Profit's gonna end on very low HP, but Venom still did his job. He's a very sus man. But MP9's going to be pressured, and Profit's going to pick up another kill for him. Tenjin is going to be trying to get one. He might be able to get one, but no, it's pretty quiet. MP9?
Okay, Hyferion.
Oh god, I can't see who killed him, but he's going to be taken down. And Hyferion5 on this roll, and it's just going to be slow. So it's going to be flash from main stage and A7 on his own roster and Aviator holding that site while Slows is going to be trying to pick off one or maybe even 2 kills. Pressure's going to be applied, and still a lot of time to Hyferion5 to do something. 1 minute for them to, you know, take some map control, which they do have main lobby, but they really want to be seeing like hallway and even 90 and some lovely shots going to come out. STR, it's going to be a 1v5, all up to Slows on this main stairs by himself on his own roster. 50 seconds, flashes are going to be coming out, and it's going to be a flawless round for Hyferion5, and it's just going
Bro,
amazing.
Hyferion is back at it again, man.
Oh, Hyferion5, it definitely wasn't the fact that they were going to Cafe. They're just the better team, and they've been dominating throughout.
That's definitely how it looks like. It's
And on
definitely how
attack.
it's looking like. I
And
mean, the
on
one
attack.
round at Aero 1, it was almost due to luck, right? That those frost Matt's placements and all that. Just a little bit unlucky there. I mean, of course, Hyferion could have played it way better, but still, not. I wouldn't say it's a round that shows that the better team wins, if you get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not a round that the better team won necessarily.
Yeah. But I mean, so far it's just been Hyferion5 everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Besides
they're
that one
on-
round.
They're on attack again. Villa.
I mean, yeah, that's how Siege works when you're attacking 6-time. Oh, that's what you mean. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're attacking Villa. I mean, Villa is not as defender-sided though as Cafe.
I mean, but there's
It's
still
alright.
some
Yeah, it's a little bit
Elements to the
defender-sided.
fact.
Definitely, yeah.
it's mainly
it's just,
even.
Like,
It's
but it's
even.
not like uncommon to see like a team come back from a 2-4 when they
Yeah.
swap back to the attack, right? Like it's like Villa is a map that if you're like it's I don't want to compare it to Clubhouse because it's really it's not similar to Clubhouse at all, but it's almost like Clubhouse in the sense of like if you're kind of shutting down the defenders properly, like approaching them and putting them at choke point, and you're really you're oppressing them, you're putting the pressure on them, it's really hard to defend. Just because, you know, there's a lot of windows, there's a lot of hallways you can shut. Yeah?
You do that on every attacking side. You always pressure the defenders on every single
Yeah,
map.
but it's not the same. It's not the same on every
Yeah,
map.
I guess. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean, but
On
you know,
Cafe, it's definitely not like that, for example.
yeah, definitely. But, I mean, enough about, you know, what our point of view is. It's all about, you know, MP9 and Prophet playing so aggressive in this library and taking map control. And Aero Revolution have pretty much just left this main lobby, you know, study, library. It's all open for Hyferion5 as they're going to be breaking some walls and maybe some bullets going to be landed on the side of Hyferion5. And maybe, you know, we see Slows here and Memory, hopefully he can get a kill on these pushing players just as MP9 and Prophet in these situations where they have these back angles which they can be made. You know, such a variety of angles can be added on Villa, especially with Butt being utilised in the hands of Prophet, and that shotgun. It's just an infinite amount of angles which Aero Revolution need to worry about, and maybe A7 might just counter that with his pulse scanner and just give call outs to against Hyferion5 to make Aero Revolution get this early frag and get them a head start.
Yeah, the setup 3 C4 is here to work with, so there's definitely potential there, but everything's gonna go down here to the SMG11 Venoms, man. The great shot,
Yeah, great
taking
shot.
down MP9, a great player for his team, and, you know, doing a lot of damage for the past 2 maps, and Disney is also gonna go down as well. We have 5v3 right now, and it looks like Aero is again coming alive a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
At least for this round, they're gonna get another beautiful kill there by the Mozzie there, by Slows. Yeah, just a little bit blurry for me, but it's okay. We're working with that. Autumn and Prophet here, and it's 2v4 right now, and they will try to make it work, I'm sure. 40 seconds on the clock here. The Arbish is gonna go on the wall. The wall is muted though, so nothing is gonna breach that at the moment. Slow's gonna go down though, and a 2v3 already, so it's definitely winnable. Tension is alone and is pretty aggressive here. He's on the flank. They don't know about it. If this flank doesn't work out for him, he puts himself in a very hard spot. Adam is gonna go down by, but Prophet is gonna trade back on the box here. He's in a 1v1 right now against the shotgun. Both of them are really low HP. Venom's gonna try and shoot Prophet around the corner, but he won't be able to land the shots. And he's right behind him, and he's gonna finish the round up. with the SAS shotgun there. A great round for both teams, honestly. I mean, a great try from Hyferion to bring it back, but just didn't have quite the manpower. And but still, it feels like Hyferion is definitely in this, right? They're definitely, even when
Yeah,
they're losing,
definitely,
they're even when
100%.
they're losing, they're always in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, just at the start, Aero Revolution, slows some amazing shots in Memorial, picking off two of the Hyferion players, and I believe it was a 2v5. And at the end of the round, it came up to the 1v1 where Venom's hit the shotgun, and unfortunately for Prophet, he was very low HP. But the fact that Aero Revolution allow a 2v5 to go into a 1v1, or even a 1v1, and allow their men to be taken down so easily in a lineup for both Prophet and Autumn. I think Evolution just need to change something, because they're allowing Hyferion5 to get these frags and just move forward no matter Aero Revolution's advantage in the round.
Yeah, even if Aero wins this round and they're gonna equalize 3-3, we have to remember that they're gonna swap to the attack, and it's gonna be way harder for them. Not because it's Villa or anything like that, but we've seen Aero yesterday, and even yesterday when they were on better form, they still couldn't perform on attack as well as they could on defense. They're one of those teams that really struggles on attack, and they struggle to find the correct way to execute. They struggle in general, to clear out the map and do all of those things. And against a team like Hyperion, who's definitely proving themselves to be the better team here, on a map like Villa, and on not their best day for Aero, they're definitely gonna struggle a little bit on
Oh,
attack.
the cams.
So it's definitely remains to be seen.
Yeah, look at that. Autumn has a cam in Weinstein, and Wolbeck is going to come out.
Oh,
We've talked about these drone placements for Hyferion5.
nasty, man.
I swear, Hyferion5 is the best team at utilizing their drones.
Definitely one of the best teams that I've seen in the league, for sure.
One of the amazing teams of utilizing their drone power.
Noetic is also really good with this, though.
Yeah, but most teams forget about how much power drones can add. It's a potential of 10 Valkyrie cams on attack, and it's just a no-brainer to choose this option where you can set up these cams, hopefully not taken out, but you can set up these cams, which gives such a big advantage. And Jackal as well opened on the board. Jackal as well is going to be hunting down Tenjin, as he was found in that wine cellar. He's going to be very angry being Jackal tracked, and I can tell you, for him, it's not nice being Jackal tracked, as all of the Hyferion5 members are going to be focused on you, ready to kill you, considering the fact that Tenjin is underneath 28 kills.
Yeah, definitely. It's not nice to be Trackle Jacked.
Yeah.
Trackle Jacked. Who's gonna take the head down here of Stizzy? Stizzy's gonna go down, so that's that's your Flores, and a pretty impactful operator. They still have the Harvey, still have Autumn up here, so it's definitely possible. Slows and Tenjin are both on low HP here, so I would say it's pretty equal here, especially the way these gunfights are usually going from the previous rounds. But Slows, he's gonna hold on to this shield. He's gonna hold on to this position, but if an ace is gonna go in, okay, he's gonna take another hit down with him. A double for himself. Double kill for Slows. He's still holding down the closet area here. Now it's gonna be really hard to clear him out. Autumn is gonna come straight to the window, but nothing is gonna come out of that one. And MP9 is gonna take two with himself in the bathroom area. He's gonna get traded by the Astro player, but a little bit too late, man. He got 2 kills there for himself, and now it's up to STR and Adam. STR is on this repel. Venom's gonna get shot out by the Mana there. He's gonna get a little bit lit up, and STR. He's gonna find himself in a 1v3 here after Ibana got shot down, but at SMG 11. He's gonna do his best. 10 seconds on the clock here. Doesn't have the fuser, and he's gonna try and fish for these kills, and he will get shot down immediately by the Vector there with the high fire rate to the face. And that's it, man. 3-3, swapping sides now, and we have to see how Aero is gonna do an attack here, because Aero, if my prediction is correct, then Aero is gonna struggle a lot on the attack here. I mean, you're attacking on Villa against a team who's doing definitely better than you on both maps here, when you're looking in terms of just straight up gunfights, especially. And and you struggle on attacks in general. So definitely remains to be seen how they're gonna deal with this, but it's definitely doable for them, right? 3-3, they're on
It's
equal
not
ground
impossible.
here. Yeah, it's not impossible. They're on equal ground here. If Hyferion will start to, they will start to lack a little bit. They will start to limp up a little bit here, and Aero will pick up the pace. It's definitely possible for them.
Mm.
Just don't pump your brakes. Don't go slow. Go hard. Go all in on this Aero. This is your final. This is possibly your final half of the season, right? Because the only way it is not your final half is if you're going to overtime here.
Yeah, and we do see a 3-3. It's good stood out on the ball. It's not possible for both teams to pull back from this. But again, Hyferion5 been not only have they been very strong on defense, but Aero Revolution being a bit weak on the attack, as you said at the start of this map. But hopefully
And
Aero
yesterday as well.
Revolution, yeah, yesterday as well. Hopefully Aero Revolution just need to find momentum in their attack. And I mean, in their situation, I think the best idea, squishy tip number 4, you've got to find these opening frags where you get in this advantage and you just push yourself forward. And if I was
And
in
drop
there,
out a key for that.
yeah, and if I was on there this year, I would be screaming at them. One of their entry frags is just running, just like those, and just get the opening kills to set them in the front seat and just get them going, because you don't want them putting the brakes on. And as I say this, they're going to be putting the brakes on, and A7's going to be taken out by MP9, and it's the opposite which what they needed. Instead of an opening frag, they get an opening death, and that's the Jackal dead. That's the Roam Hunter, and that's gonna leave an open door for MP9 with a C4 and Profit alongside him with a C4. So 2 C4s in hand to really get a potential of 2 kills and stopping the endgame plant.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna slow them down a little bit here. 4v5 here, and they're already feeling the pressure, so they have to evaluate now all their possibilities. There's your Jackal actually as well going down, and with the way they're struggling with drones, Jackal is a pretty big operator for them to, die out early. Adam here through the vertical holes looking for a pick, but no one is
I
gonna
love
be
to see these vertical
anywhere.
holes.
Yeah, this is really good because Bill is getting really into those vertical angles. But Adam here is gonna go down to the Ivana. It looks like Slow's gonna get a kill as well.
Yes,
Or was
opening
it?
frags, Aero. Come on, let's go. Exactly what we wanted to know. SDR's going to take him out and stop his roll. But hopefully for Venoms, he can be able to go find this refrag, and a double for MP9 is going to be a double as well for Venom. He's going to be able to find a third. A lovely shot for him. And it's going to be a 2v1 in favor of Aero. It's all going to be Stizzy left on his roster, 1 and 5. Hopefully he can find some kills. But in my eyes, Lico and Venoms are not going to be throwing this round, as they really need this, as we've been talking about their weak attacks. But, this round hasn't really been a weak attack. It's been very strong, and it's just left to Stizzy with his 1.5, 100 HP on his own, and he's going to be taken out. And I think that was a quad kill for Venoms, and an amazing round for him. Quite a lovely shot just at the end, getting into the Astro control, getting the early frag, getting the refrag, and then finding another 2 at the end of the round. And amazing by Aero Revolution, and that's what we want to see from them as a team, which is forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah, Venom's had those moments the entire season, if you actually look at it, where he's just popping off on the attack when he's on Ace, especially, and he's on Harbage, man. So having your Harbage perform like that in some of these rounds is definitely effective, especially when some of the other players are lacking. But that's not enough, and the other players here have to wake up. Finally, Aero is finding themselves in the advantage, though. 4-3 here, and I'm sure they're feeling a little bit more confident. Maybe that's what Slayko and what Slows need, and what the other players need here to pick up the pace, make sure that they're not slacking anymore, because I'm sure that they're having
Leo,
Venom
I'll
did
tell
it
you.
last time around, but I don't think he will be able to do it again.
Leo, I'll tell you something. Venom's on double digits already. I don't think he's going to be slacking. Alongside him with 10 kills, MP9 just one behind, and I believe.
Oh, no, I was talking about the other players.
Oh.
So Leiko and Slows, they have
yeah.
to. Leiko, Slows, Tenjin, Aeon as well. all of the other players, they have to pick up the pace. I mean, Lakeland's not doing too bad, Slow's not doing too bad, but these are not numbers. I mean, yesterday we've seen Slows really perform. Tension, the previous map, we've seen him get really aggressive and make a lot of impact. So we're expecting a little bit more from these players, right?
Yeah.
And that's your hard breach, man. It shouldn't be hard carrying you 10 kills right now. And it's not that's not a viable strategy to win out the map. I mean, it's possible that Venoms will be able to pull this off and carry the entire team on his back, but it's not likely, and it's not something that you should be relying on.
And I mean, like, Slows and Nico, those the number of kills that don't comply with their skill level, and throughout the major, they've been doing so much better, and it just doesn't comply with their performances and how well they should be doing. I mean, we're gonna see a master push, nothing too special. We're just gonna see the Hyferion5 members drop back, and that's gonna be MP9 just staying alive, because when MP9's left alive in these last minutes, in these last seconds where the bomb's going down, he can be such a danger, and he can pick up these kills one by one. And I believe he's really good at clutching. I think he's really good under pressure, which we don't see from most players. And I want to see that from MP9 again, I should say, because he's been doing amazing throughout these defending and attacking rounds. I mean, for now, Aero Revolution, 5-man push into Trophy and Statue. They've got so much control already. They've got Dining as well on their side, and they've got Statue and Trophy. The Gun 6 is going to be utilised, and we just love to see this new secondary gadget they utilize throughout. And Gun 6 just adding so much potential to Aero's attack. It's only 1 bullet, and it's going to be used on a Goyo shield. 1 minute 20 left, and it's going to be Venoms here. We're going to see Venoms get these kills, but no, I think it's going to be Slows playing aggressive and pushing this 90 hallway. Hopefully for him, he can pick up these early frags, which we want to see from both teams, but especially for Aero. And as I say, there's 2 kills are going to come up from Slows, and I'm just eating my own words. Maybe another day has been a lovely day from him already, but the C4 is going to come out, and we've talked about these C4s beneath, and it's going to be utilised by as well. But still 2 C4s on the left as Prophet, and Autumn's going to have one, but bullets are going to be landed on Prophet, and there might just be another round for Aero Revolution. This advantage in the man count, but as I say, the Slows holding top main. 2 C4s, 40 seconds, they're going to be needing to push STR. I mean, hopefully for him, he can get a lovely swing and do what he's been doing throughout this round. 30 seconds left. I mean, Leo. Oh, Hyferion5 and Snoopy just hold it down for 20 seconds longer and they can win this round. But no, C4's going to come out. It's going to be a push from Aero. Is they're going to be aggressive, and a shotgun swing's going to come up. Awesome. A 3v3 situation, and another kill with the SAS shotgun. 10 seconds left. Autumn might be able to run around and triple kill for Autumn. He can pick up a 4th if he gets this lovely shot. Attention is going to find him. It's going to be a 1v2. Nothing left to see. Attention's going to be in a situation, and he's not going to win it. Oh my god, Autumn! He's been amazing, and he's not letting anyone down.
Autumn just, I mean, that was just incredible. 2 pumps with the SAS shotgun, finishing up with the spray transfer with the SMG-11 there on the 3rd player, just completely shutting down that entire push from the attackers and really holding down the side. The key player and the key reason why Hyferion just won that round and why they were able to equalize, and I'm sure it's gonna sting a lot for Aero because they've been on this
Awesome,
momentum,
man.
and he just shot them down completely.
We love to see it. The smoke. I mean, when I personally play, being smoke and being last alive, Leo, I mean, that just gives players so much, excitement. The fact that, my team's relying on me and I need to do this for them. I've got to be this hard support, which we've seen
And
from
you have the
Venoms
perfect kit for
and
that as
Autumn.
well.
Yeah, perfect. You have the shotgun, which can completely defeat any, close range gunfight, and the SMG-11. And not only he's got a shield and 3 smokes, but I mean, Venoms and Autumn on this hard support role, absolutely destroying the other members. And we've seen Venoms get around for Aero, and we've just seen Autumn get around for Hyferion5.
Yeah, definitely. A player like Autumn there with the distance system doing things like that, then that's gonna bring a lot of value for your team. Just having that one player who specializes on that operator. And I mean, it's great to see that we have that in Talent League as well. I mean, he's not the only great smoke player that I've seen here, but he's definitely up there with maybe 1 or 2 others. How do you think about that? And will get to you back later with the names of the players. Just don't really remember who were the other players, but I remember there were two other players here that were really good with the with the SAS operator, with the SAS shotgun operators.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Aero here, they're attacking again, and they're gonna be going through the basement here. Aeon here gonna be droning the basement. They need to drone every corner here because you never know where some defenders could be sitting.
Yeah, and I mean, it's 4-4 as well, Leo, and I believe it's 4-4. It's 4-4, right? And it's
Yeah,
looking
it is
good,
4 to
but
4.
yeah, it's 4-4, and as I say, there's Liko, the big man, by himself is gonna pick a kill for his own, and again, 4-4, as I've just said, it's even, but it's not gonna be even anymore. Slows is gonna be very aggressive, but Hyferion5 is trying to get this drag and maybe even a trade onto Slows, but he's gonna be low, but he's still gonna be alive, breaching that wall, and another kill for. He's gonna pick up. He's gonna pick up. Who is that? Who's he just killed? I don't even know, but it's a 4v3. And Autumn's gonna be swinging. He's gonna be getting those lovely shots onto the attackers of Aero and Liko. He's gonna be in this position where Autumn can potentially take him out, but Slows are gonna get one, and it's gonna be a double for Liko, as he's gonna do exactly that. It's gonna be a 1v3 situation. All up to STR in this 1v3. He's just missed an angle, but he might be able to get a shot off. Onto, he takes out one. It's another 1v2. Loads of time for Aero Revolution to get the plant, but no, he's got diffuser. He's on double digits. He's going to be looking for more. He's got a great hold. He's got diffuser, and he's in a great situation to win this round. A 1v3, but it's going to be a 2v0, and he's going to get this kill, and they're going to move it on to the next round.
Great try there from STRV, but not quite enough. I mean, 1v2, and it looked really doable there, especially when it was pre-firing around the corner. I thought, okay, if one of these bullets land, then it's going to be really easy for them because the diffuser is, it's nowhere close to the attackers at all. So for him to hold on to this diffuser in a 1v1 should be relatively easy, and it's gonna put him in an advantage. But regardless, I mean, he just died, and that didn't happen. But it was pretty close. Again, every time when Hyferion loses a round, they're still always in the game. But Aero, on the other hand, they've really woken up here on Villa. They're playing a completely different game than on Cafe. I have to commend them for that one. Just that, I mean, I thought they're kind of broken in terms of their mentality, right? And they're proving me wrong right now. It's they've been losing on Villa, just like they've been losing in Cafe. But then they kind of came back. I'm sure someone just called out something in the comms there, in the voice chat. Guys, let's just do it. It's our last game, whatever it is. And it definitely worked because they're completely different players than we've seen on Cafe, and they're definitely playing Siege right now, and they're here to play. And this could be their map, 100%.
Yep, 100% it could be their map. And it's good to see it's the last game of the major, last game of this season, and we do love to see when both teams win their own map. And it's just a good way to go out. They did good their map, we did good our map, we both won our map, and that's what we want to see. Because
You're such a pacifist, bro.
What do you mean?
You don't want winners and losers. They won their map, we won our map, guys. Everyone did okay.
Yeah,
It's fine. Everything is
come
good.
on.
Like, everyone is winning. No one needs to lose.
It's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Exactly.
I mean, it pretty much is a win-win. Because a win-win.
I mean, it's true.
Squishy tip number 6.
I agree with you.
Win-win.
I agree with you.
Yeah. But I mean, both of these teams want to win this map, but especially Hyferion5 to get this second map. But I mean, Aero Revolution are such a different team, and I have to emphasize that more and more and more. From Cafe to Villa, they've been a completely different team. It's looked like a T4 team straight to a T1 so quickly within 10 minutes. I mean, Leo, have you seen it? It's just a completely different roster in my eyes.
Yeah, it's a completely different roster, definitely. STRV here is really aggressive on this bathroom door, and looks like he's gonna look for engagements. They're gonna get one. They're gonna get traded back, so it's gonna go down as well. It's mostly orange right now on the kill feed, as the defenders are 4v3 right now, and they're definitely getting back here. So Air will need to find out the solution to that. They're all stuck up in the same area here, and it looks like Venom's knows exactly where Jaeger is playing, and he's just spraying through, just waiting for him to pick. Venom's has the advantage here for sure, but he's gonna lose out the gunfight. STRV is gonna land a beautiful headshot there onto the ace, and now leaving his teammates in a 2v4. They're kind of stuck. Leiko in the bathroom right now, looking for that Jaeger. Doesn't have the fuser, flashing
flashed
himself, running in, and that's a little bit of a yikes there. He's gonna flash. He's gonna push in. He's gonna look for a gunfight. STRV is gonna pre-fire around the corner. Gonna take down Leiko. Leiko is
Oh,
gonna go down. Aeon is gonna last one alive. Last man standing here in the 1v4. And it looks like we're gonna equalize 5-5. He's not even trying to clutch. He's just gonna go down to the MP9 there. And that's it. That's all she wrote, man. 5-5. We're gonna head into the next round with unequal grounds here, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's just anyone's game at this point. I want to say that it feels like Hyferion is gonna win because they're on defense, and it looks like they're reading Aero a little bit more. But on the other hand, who knows, man? Because some of these gunfights, Aero is just winning, and it doesn't really, it doesn't really matter who has the advantage. Aero is just somehow winning the round. So I don't know, man. It's really hard to call, and I wouldn't make any bets on this game at all.
yeah, you can't really make any bets because it's pretty much ping pong. Even in the kill count, it's always one kill by Aero, and then one kill by Hyfe, and then one kill by Aero, then one kill by Hyfe, and then not only that, the scorelines been pretty ping pong. Hyferion get that round, and then Aero Revolution get that round. It's been like that,
Yeah, they're
throughout
just
the
going back and
time.
forth.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's gonna end like that, statistically, Hyferion5 are gonna lose because because of statistics. If it keeps on going ping pong like
I mean, if
this
it's just gonna
Aero,
go back and forth, they're gonna go to
Yeah.
overtime, and then it's
Oh,
possible that
yeah.
whoever is gonna end up on defense is gonna win. Who knows?
yeah, because honestly, I don't feel like it's been, if you're on defense, you've been dominating. It's been pretty stood out even.
You're right, yeah.
And throughout, I think I mean, some games it's either, oh, they're on defense, they've really got the advantage, they're gonna win because the fact they're on defense.
This is not one of those games.
Yeah, it's not one of these games, and this is the one of these games where it's the better team wins, no matter if you're on attack or defense, because throughout
Okay.
this map,
I like that.
it's the better team wins. Squishy rule number 1. We're gonna talk squishy rules. The better team wins.
So Hyferion was the better team on Cafe, and now Aero has to prove themselves that they're the better team on Villa here. I mean, it's way closer than Cafe, but they can show us that they're capable of
Leo.
getting a map here.
Squishy rule number 2. Prove yourself if you lose. Prove to yourself that
Okay.
you're good if you lose. Squishy
I
rule
hope
number
everyone
2.
is really writing this
Mm.
down. This, this
Yep.
knowledge
that
that you're
down.
giving out to the masses for free, really.
Yeah, man. I mean, like all of the professional R6 players have been saying not to spread them, but I mean, I just have to. There's nothing holding me back. I see, like, all of the Ubisoft
Squishy just-
employees in my DMs. They're all over me. They're all over me with all my big brains.
Squishy came up with everything, with every R6 rule.
Yeah.
Did
You
you
see
guys know
Jaeger?
that Squishy
I
came up
made
with
Jaeger.
ban-
I made Jaeger.
Squishy invented banner tricking. Banner tricking
Yeah, I
meaning, oh,
invented
if you perform below by profit, it
I
creates
also
C4 there.
invented T4s for that, so you're welcome, Prophet. You just got a kill. You're welcome. You can thank me later in my DMs.
Yeah,
Also
we're all thanking you, Squishy. Everyone is
Oh.
thanking you. Man,
mean, the
SCRV
fight-
is on 13 kills right now. Did you notice that?
Oh, no, I just have. But another thing, Air Revolution, you talked about these players lacking behind, but Slows and Liko have caught up. 10 kills, 9 kills, and 11 kills. They've been catching up, which is exactly what you wanted and exactly what people want to see. But it's going to be a 3v5. Venom's Liko, the down. They're going to be down, and it might just be Slows as well. These 3 big players going out so quickly. Slows, hopefully, he can get a pick of his own. And we're going to see a lovely shield play in the hands of MP9 playing on this. Just go for a jump in as he needs to do this, and he's gonna do just that. He's gonna be involved. He's gonna see one player but not gonna kill. He's gonna find one's gonna be a 2v4. Prophet's gonna get a double for his team. It's gonna be Slows and A7 on their own roster. Prophet's gonna be inside. He's gonna be getting a triple kill. A 1v4 situation for A7, and it's not gonna be winnable. MP9 gets the last kill, and it's gonna be match point for Hyferion5.
Ooh, I'm smelling the overtime, man. I'm feeling the overtime right now. I don't know if you're feeling it, man.
Overtime, Leo.
That's how it feels like, man. That's how it feels like.
I mean, it's
Turns on
definitely
match
going
point. I
that
mean,
way.
they can do that. They can do it. But I mean, Aero is fighting hard, man. I don't know. I don't
Bro,
know.
you need to win this. You need to win this. Come on. Want to see overtime match point 1v5 clutch. That's what I want to see. That's what I always want to see from every game. I always say it, Leo, because especially for Russian people watching, I mean, that's just the most exciting part. I mean, the best game, the perfect game, Leo, would be best of 5. It comes down to the 5th map. It's overtime, match point. It's 13-13, proper max overtime, 13-13. And then, like, one team comes on top by an amazing shot or amazing clutch. But, I think that's what I want to see. That's what me and Leo want to cast. But, Leo, you know what else you're going to be saying? On the match points, some ballsy play by Lico on the blitz.
Oh, definitely, man.
Oh my god. Wait, by the way,
Bringing out the blitz.
can someone go off this VOD review and clip every time Leo has said, yeah, definitely?
Clip every time, what?
You say, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. What was that, Leo? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. You hear that blitz there? Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I want someone to clip every time Squishy has been an annoying prick.
That's the whole
But
thing.
it's just gonna be the entire stream, bro. The
Yeah.
entire stream.
No, I think really, man. I'm a good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
even the pre-production, man.
Pre-production is just another world. Oh, it's gonna
the
be a
blitz is
rush.
getting ready, man.
Oh, where's the time back? And Nico's gonna be rushing
Oh,
in.
he's just going in, man.
Oh,
Where's he gonna go?
it's gonna come up though. A7's gonna get a double with the shotgun. Oh, he's gonna get a triple kill with the shotgun. He might gonna fall, but no, M2 gonna get a kill. M2 this has worked out perfectly. For Evolution, it's all going down. It's so crazy. Lico. Blitz rushing, he's not gonna get the flash onto a profit. It's gonna be Blitz Sandy, he's gonna get the more situation. MP9! Right, his own rush to here. He's got loads of kills, hopefully he can get the stick that time. He's gonna find Lico on the stick. He's gonna be in the trot. Yes, Memo and Dining to push through. 3 players to catch on. Might be able to land someone, but no. He's not gonna be anything. The time's gonna be ticking. He's not gonna find anything. He's not have enough time to fuse. Best played by Twitch. He's gonna be the kill. An Aero Revolution! What a play by them! I did not expect that, and we love to see
Came
it.
out of the smoke with the F2, man, just like a ninja.
Oh my god, man!
Just like a Naruto, man. He just popped off,
Naruto.
popped out of the smoke, man, and got that kill.
I really want like an editor to edit that and make it like anime. Like do like Honicha and then push through the smoke and then he God. I want someone to do that, and it's just goated.
And props to Leiko with the ballsy blitz play.
Oh my god! I don't
But-
understand.
Man.
I don't understand, man. I don't understand, Leo.
I mean, it was a great play. It was a great play by everyone there.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't expect it.
Aiden with a double, got the first kill with a rifle, second kill with a shotgun. It was just amazing to watch.
It's amazing to watch. And
Truly peak of entertainment right here. And I'm not even being ironic. Unironically, this is peak siege.
Oh, I mean, that is the peak in the sub overtime. But I don't think Hyferion5 are gonna.
Now
let
it's
that
getting
happen
exciting,
again.
right?
Yeah, it's
Now
getting
it's getting-
exciting. It's getting exciting, Leo.
Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready.
Oh,
Now,
you need
now I'm
to
ready
see-
to go. Let's fucking go. Now I'm ready to go.
Oh god, if your face cam was on stream right now, you would be so embarrassed. You'd be so embarrassed if you
Let's
didn't
go.
want to leave me.
Let's go, bro.
I need to clip this.
Let's
No,
go,
no.
bro.
Epsilon management. You have to clip this. Yeah. Oh my god.
Man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Hey, Leo.
Whatever is gonna happen, it's going down.
Leo, 1 second. I'm gonna get my dog with me. 1 second.
No. Trippin said no dogs yesterday. Trippin said no dogs. The boss said no dogs. Definitely. It's truly a brown moment here, just like STRV is going straight to the window. MP9 as well. He's gonna get lit up though. Someone is shooting back at him. I wish I knew who it was, but doesn't matter anymore. The drone work from Hyferion here, still flawless, still on point, even on overtime. They're just gathering information really well, and MP9 is getting aggressive on those drones, gathering the map control here.
Ooh.
MP9 is just gonna hold on to this China door rotate. in the kitchen area, and he's just gonna wait for a little bit. You know, 2 minutes on the clock, doesn't need to hurry up, doesn't need to rush things. He can just take it slow while his other teammates are really pushing to the other side of the map.
Prophet's gonna be
Ooh,
aggressive.
MP9, he's gonna take down Venoms, and Prophet is gonna take down
Whoa.
Leiko. 5v3 for the attackers right now, and it's going really good for Hyferion now.
Yeah, it's looking really good so far, and already 2 kills are going to be picked up in favor of Hyferion5. The far side, they're repelling tensions by getting killed, but he doesn't manage to land any bullets. MP9 low, but it's not going to affect him as he's going to find. He's hopefully he's going to find some kills close, and because he's going to be swinging for his life here, and he's going to be taken out by the repel. 2v5 already. Aero Evolution letting their defense down, and so far 1 minute 20 left and 3 kills already on the board.
It's all up to Aeon and Tempest. Can they make it work? Tempest is gonna get the first kill in this 2v4 attempt clutch. Now it's up to Aeon to maybe help him out. Here Aeon is trying to find a second kill for this attempted clutch, but it won't be able to find it quite yet. He's gonna find another one now. It's 2v3, a double kill for him, and Aeon 2v2 right now, and they're coming back, man. They're feeling it. Flashes are gonna go out. STRV is gonna get another kill. Aeon in a 1v2 right now against Prophet and STRV. Can he make it happen? 45 seconds. He needs to do it for his team right now. He knows that he's one kill from match point, but come on, man. Just didn't peak at the right time, and Prophet is gonna clean it up. And Hyferion is going to match point. I was getting really excited for that one. I thought they had it, man. I thought they're gonna clutch that 2v5, but not quite there. But still, a really exciting round. And man, it's still anyone's game. I don't know who's gonna win this right now.
I don't know, man. But you know what I'm hoping for, Leo? I'm hoping
Max overtime. Max
Yeah,
overtime match
I
point. That's
really
what I'm
want
looking
that.
for.
I really want that, and I want to see something insane. I want to see something over the top, like we saw that rush. But I mean, hopefully, Aero can just get this round. They just have to survive 3
Oh,
minutes.
no, bro.
Oh, the blitz! Let's go, Leo. Leiko, let's go, Leiko. Let's go. Oh my
Bro,
god. the
Leiko is
blitz.
giving me the content that I want, man. This is what I
Oh,
want.
This is what you
Talent League, everyone write this down. All the players, all the teams, all the coaches. This is I want you guys to be doing. This is the new meta.
Leo.
This is our 6.
Leo. Leo.
What?
Shush.
What? Be quiet, Squishy.
Leo.
Be quiet.
Leo.
Get out of here, man.
Leo, man, you're on a roll. You're like too happy. You're just not gonna let anything get in your way, are you?
Bro, you're not happy when other people are happy, aren't you? You're only happy when other people are fucking down, depressed, and sad. That's the only time when you're happy, man.
Leo, I need to say something.
Get out of here, bro.
No, Leo, look at STR 15
I don't wanna
kills.
hear you.
No, STR 15 kills, 12 kills, MP9 13 kills, and Autumn 9 kills. Stizzy on 2 kills, but you know, he's the best.
Bro, almost almost everyone here is on double digits, man. I mean, Izzy is the Harvey, man. He's playing the Ivana, he's playing the Smoke. We have to give him some slack. He's definitely a good player.
Oh,
He's
look at
really
this,
doing
look at
better
this,
than
Leo,
Oh
look at
no,
that.
Meiko is coming into the study door. Crossfires all over though, and it doesn't look like it's gonna work out this time the same way.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a 1v5 for and we've
GG's in chat? Question mark?
oh my god, Leo. Oh, Leo, man.
Bro, the entire stream just died for me as soon as
Oh
Blitz
my
ran in.
God.
I think it was just too much. it was just too, if any of the viewers are like wondering why we got quiet when Leiko ran in, it's because as soon as Leiko ran in, everything we just had a black screen. Like everything just had, oh no, Venoms, you can't be ending it like that. Come on. GG's in chat, and I mean, it's definitely entertaining. What can I say? 8-6, Hyferion is gonna win this round, and I'm waiting for the interview, man, because I'm excited for this one.
I'm pissed, man. I'm so pissed. Leo, we think it's
What you say?
the stream cut off at the end.
Yeah, bro, that was sad. We're sorry to all the viewers. We had technical difficulties on the very last round. We had everyone had their Windows updates,
Oh
the
man,
notifs. Everyone. I had it. Squishy had it. We all had those at the same time. So sad, bro.
I'm sad, man. I'm sad, man. And oh, oh my god, my camera's gonna die just like that rounded for
Look at
Air
Squishy, guys.
Revolution.
He's upset.
I'm sad,
We need to
man.
call up Microsoft, man. We
I'm
need to call
I'm
up someone, man.
I'm I'm depressed.
We need to call up Bill Gates, man. This is not normal. There is no
Bill
way
Gates, sort your servers out. Uh,
sort your stuff, man.
Bill Gates, you're that rich and you can't even afford some decent Microsoft servers. God sakes, SMH, I'm smacking
SMH
right
my head.
now.
You heard
God.
Squishy here, guys. SMH his head. That's what
I,
he
I'm,
said.
I'm actually infuriated, Leo.
Yeah,
We
he's
didn't
so
get to
mad.
see the overtime match point. The overtime match point
I
is what we
mean,
wanted.
I can imagine what happened there. I can imagine, but it would have
Yeah,
definitely been better to see it.
yeah. I mean,
I
I
mean,
think
I mean, what
Aero
happened
just
there? Lakewood just ran in and they all got
yeah
destroyed
just
by
lined up,
crossfires. Yeah.
and I think Aero needed it just last that one round so we could see the overtime match point. But at the end of the day, we didn't get to see it, and that ends our major. That ends the major on
Are we gonna have an interview though? That's the
yeah.
real question.
That's the real question. That's the real question.
Ooh, we have MP9 here for the interview. MP9,
MP9.
congrats on winning your final playdate of the major. How are you feeling, bro?
Bro, like actually, it's a relief. It's just a relief.
No.
Okay,
It's
that's
been
great to
like,
hear.
yeah, it's been a
Ignore Squishy, by
fucking
the way.
good
I'm
run.
your interviewer. Ignore Squishy. Squishy is irrelevant, and
Ugh,
he's just talking shit, bro.
you're the shit here, Leah. Just
Hey, go on, MP9. How are
yeah.
you feeling?
I feel good. We've been struggling on this season because we had some issues with the roster. We changed the guy, and we played just a few play days with a full roster, and then like I think that impacted a lot on the performance we had. But like was today was like an in or out, so just managed to go through and win it. So feel good.
I just want to commend you guys on something that I've really noticed. Your
Yep.
droning on both maps was amazing, man. Phenomenal droning, really good
Impeccable.
droning. One of the best that I've seen in Talent League. And
Yeah.
honestly, some T3 teams are really struggling even to drone like that. You guys are placement your drone placements are really good. The way you're droning, your drones are sneaky. You're not running into the other operator, into the defensive operators. You're not like in their face. It looks like you're giving proper, precise calls. You're getting a lot of kills just based off those drones. And I wanted to ask you, how did you guys manage to do it? Was it just something natural that it just happens that everyone is good at droning, or is that something that
Leo.
you kind of aimed for?
So basically, first it's not natural at all because we fucked up so many times. So no, it's not. But what we always say during scrims and things is like two things. One, if you suicide your cam, you're suiciding like basically like
A potential
extra
kill.
life, the extra life you have because it's like basically you watching stuff and getting intel. And the second thing, it's flanks are always free kills, and and they're so impactful. So basically, what we do, it's just we just sit down on the blueprints. We find the best angles, the best cams, and we just already know who's gonna be on which cam and for how much time and stuff. So I would say it's about communication and scrims.
Yeah, I mean that takes a lot of chemistry and connection between players, and the fact that you have people to check certain drones is a lot more advanced, uh, in my opinion, and compared to me. I would definitely not be like that. I'll be like, you go on this drone, you go on that drone. But the fact that you pulled through and you've got great chemistry within your team is just amazing, and you came out on top. And I mean, in the fact that the relegation matches, you've come on top and you can really pull back. Even though you've fallen back, you can always come back up. And I think you've done that today.
Yep, I think that as well. But yeah, I feel like for the next season we're gonna be the full roster every time, and it's gonna be way different, way different. We're not gonna
So
struggle.
So what was your mindset like going into this final game? Like, did you guys really want to win it? Were you motivated to win? Is the seeding important for you because you were playing for the seeding today? You
No,
know,
Leo,
just because.
Leo, they were
Bro,
motivated
I'm
to
asking him
lose.
a question,
They were
please.
they were motivated to lose,
Please,
Leo.
just ignore
Oh
him.
man.
So did you? I mean, were you motivated to win the game for the seeding or for any other reason, or did you just just a play day doesn't really matter. You're not going to playoffs anyway. Like, what's the mindset?
We took so I still remember when we played the playoff matches for getting into the major. We were playing the minor, and I think we're playing against Manic, or I don't remember, but like we played against the team, and everyone was saying like no, they're gonna lose, and we won. So we were like proud of taking the spot in the major, and we want to keep it because we wanted to keep it because we had the feeling that we didn't perform as we could this season. Something we will do the next. So we were really into winning this. Like there was actually just win or win. There's no other result.
So going on top and relegation is important for you guys. And when you're gonna be rebuilding the team, like you said, because you said you're probably trialing players and you're planning on making some changes, right?
We did.
Or
We
are
did.
you?
Now we five. Now we five. We still had
Oh, so this
yeah.
is your roster, the roster that we've seen today.
No, this was the sub we had for a very long time, which is good because he has chemistry already with most
So
of
who
the
are the
team
players?
members. It's me, MP9, Steezy, Autumn, Prophet, and the last guy is Frags. He already played the Talent League. Then he
Yeah,
played
we've
some
seen
other
frags.
leagues. Yeah, that's so Frags is our fifth player. Is gonna be here now. He's on holidays. That's why we still had a sub, but now we good.
Okay. And
Good.
besides the talent league moving forward, are you guys looking for any other leagues? You're looking to get into maybe T3. I don't know what are your ages. I don't know if you're all 18 or anything like that. But what are your plans for the future?
Yeah, Hyferion5 is a T3 project, so we pushing for the T3, and there's gonna be some qualifiers soon, and I think like we have good chances to achieve it. So yes, we're definitely planning to go T3 soon.
Definitely a good mindset. Definitely the fundamentals there with the droning, everything you said. I really like what you said. That guys use your drones correctly. When you lose your drone early on, that's basically your extra life, and that's a really good mindset to approach the game. And I'm sure that with a mindset like that, and if you're gonna find if you found the correct roster, the correct players, and you're all gonna work hard, and you definitely stand a good chance for sure because you have the fundamentals. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or maybe I mean, if not, then Squishy is gonna ask you his questions.
I think we good. I think we good. We proved ourselves on the last matches, so I think like it's just better to let the games talk, not me.
Mhm.
You definitely did good because you ended in fifth place, which is a very strong position, and I think that's strong enough to show that you're a good team
It's the
and
upper
definitely
middle,
move forward.
right in the upper middle,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just shy from
it's a
top
really
four.
good
That's good,
position. It's a really good position to be in, and it really proves that you could move
especially
into T
coming in.
three.
You guys came in from minors, right? That's what you said. You came in from from
Yes.
minor last season. So I mean, you're definitely in a journey here, and it's
Mm.
great to see you guys are you're improving. You're kind of moving forward, and you have that growth mindset. It's just great to hear. Squishy, do you have any questions here before we wrap up the interview?
I think I'm all good. I think I'm all good. But we are going to get another interview, and that's going to be Slows in the side of Aero. Slows, hello.
Rose, hello.
Hello, Slows. So, first question, how did you feel the fact that you lost to a Blitz rush in the match point? Oh, a bit iffy in the study rush,
Well,
barbed wire, C4s, everything like that.
um, in all fairness, I think I did fine. This is my first ever season of comp ever, and I've played this game for 6 years. So I think I did all
Oh,
right.
jeez. I
Getting
mean,
into
you
the mindset.
definitely did good. Definitely did good.
There's one thing with my team is that they know that I'm completely useless, so they've just put me on the gun ops, the ones with the guns equipped.
Yeah, I mean, you were really good on that Ayana and use it. Remember the time you pushed 90, you got like a frag grenade kill, and then you
I
got a kill on 90.
didn't mean to get the frag kill.
Did you not?
Nope,
Oh.
didn't know he was there. So whoever died to that, you're bad.
Oh my god. I mean, another thing to add, like the blitz. Where did that come out from? And
Oh, me and
Why?
Raiko are long-time duo queuers, and that's what we do in ranked. So
Oh, yeah. Always putting the ranked in com works, isn't it? You know,
yeah, I got quite a few kills by just like monkeying.
is it
Work.
all about the kill slows? Yeah,
Yes.
kills everywhere. I mean, from other players, I mean, like kills don't matter. It's all about teamwork. But slows just here is like, yep, kills man.
Hey.
I got to. I don't care if we lost. I top frag. These guys are terrible. I
If
don't
you're
care.
negative, you're not doing your job.
Yeah. I mean, you're a fragger, right? You're an entry. For
Yeah, I'm the opposite of Venoms.
I mean, Venom
But
still got more
Venom's
kills than you.
Venom's had
I don't
way
know
more
what you're
kills,
trying.
man.
Mate, Alex was baiting me. It's what I'm Tengen
Slow,
was
nah,
Captain
slows. That's
baiting
clip.
slows.
That's clipped and put
Go
into a
ahead,
No,
flip
montage.
it.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I noticed from Venoms though. Venoms is usually popping off on the ace, on the attack, and on Villa. I see it a lot when he's in
Baiting.
those like 2v. No. He's not baiting, bro. He's on those 2v4 situations, and he's like just on fire, gets the first kill, and then he's just like going off. That's what I see him do.
Brody
Keep
is
it-
really Venoms is really good at getting really close to winning a round and then fucking it up. He's really good at that.
Oh
Uh,
my god, that's such a backhanded compliment.
I mean, slows. I
I
think he's
mean,
better than you, to be honest.
I've
I
played
think
with
he's
him for
better
2
than you.
years, and he knows that I'm better than him in every way. So that's all that matters.
Okay, time to prove it
Wait,
then.
wait, slows. Did you get more kills than him?
No, I got one less, but I was being baited by him and by like
That
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
excuses.
and by
Yeah.
Tengen.
We've
Not,
heard it all
it's the
from
truth.
slows. The
Genuinely.
boosted, the
You hear it from the
boosted
fragger,
man.
man.
We hear it from the entry fragger, you know,
Yeah.
getting out fragged by a hard breach who apparently baits for him, and that's just excuses.
Hey,
That's what the
you can ask
fragger
him.
says.
You can ask him.
That's what the fragger says.
Well, I'm
Yo,
saying this.
you want me to ask him?
Yeah.
I bet if he's in, he's gonna play. Yeah, Slows is so ass at this game. He's so terrible. I always get more kills than him.
I mean, none of my corners were droned, and that's completely his bad.
Is that his fault now? You're not being joned in properly or perfectively.
Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna. I don't know. Just like swap
Yeah.
him out because I'm the team captain now.
Are you
despite
team
being-
cap? Oh,
I just wanna say to all the viewers that might be confused right now, we have an interview. So we had an interview with MP9, and now we have an interview with Slows. So from the opposite team. So just if anyone is confused what happened here, that's what we're doing right now apparently.
I'm
So
MP9.
Slows. Well, what'd you say?
I'm MP9. What?
Oh yeah, are you? Anyway, Slows, what's the mindset of the team after losing today, losing yesterday as well, eh, especially after the fact that you could have ended up in playoffs if you won 4 maps in a row, if you won the 2 maps yesterday and 2 maps today, and I'm
you're
sure you guys were
boring,
aware of
Leo.
this. Well,
Hey.
what's the mindset moving forward after losses like that?
I think we weren't really expecting to go very far just because I'm literally brand new to comp. And getting as far as we did, we think is good enough. We didn't come last, and that's the main thing we wanted to not do.
You know, you were in a good position. Like you ended in a good position, and it's not like it's very unlikely for teams to win 4 maps in a row and then end up in the playoffs. So, on your side, you did your best, and I believe that you ended on a very good note. You ended on a good note. You ended. You didn't go to the bottom. Not like No Fair Gaming at the bottom of the leaderboard. You were in a decent position throughout
You don't have
the
to call them
tournament.
out.
No,
Squishy says so much weird, controversial stuff on the stream. I just can't deal with
It's
it,
just there's
man.
no
I have-
I
need.
can't do it
have-
2 days in a row, man.
I
You
have.
can't do it.
Hold on.
There's so much stuff that you just can't say, bro.
Yeah, that's an excuse for
He
me.
has
I don't
he
get
has
enough
no
brag.
filter, man. He has no filter. That's what I
Like,
that's
you're
what I have
allowed
to
to be
deal with.
nice and non-biased. Like you're allowed to do that, Squishy.
Slows every time I cast with him, I have to deal with this man, and I need to constantly be on my toes. Like, what is he gonna say next, bro? Because I'm like I'm trying to make sure that we're gonna land softly. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Well,
I mean, as
Leo
long
was
as you're playing off of it, it just sounds alright. Sounds like banter.
banter with the boys. Me and Leo
I
in
mean,
the
he
VC.
has the British accent, so everyone is gonna say
A
just banner,
bottle of
bro.
water. I got a bottle of water.
It's just banner, bro. It's fine. It's just venting, man. It's whatever.
Oh, I'm a sus man. Am I, Leo?
Anyway, is there anything else that you want to talk about, Slows? Any shout outs maybe, or anything that you want
Uh,
to talk about the game today or yesterday?
Not really, because I genuinely, like, I mean this. I don't know anything about comp, so I don't know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. So I can't really talk much about it. Oh,
Yeah, I got squishy tips.
give me
Yes,
some
Don't.
squishy tips.
you,
Alright,
you
alright.
should hire Squishy as a coach, man,
Yeah,
because
like
he's been giving you tips the
legit.
entire stream.
Alright, okay. We can another
Rule number
form of squishy
one:
tip. Alright, squishy
five
rule.
bullets.
Squishy rule number 1. Alright. If you lose, you have to win. Yeah? If you lose, you have to win.
I'm not
Alright.
associated with this, by the way.
Squishy. Now we're gonna go to squishy tips. Squishy tips. Kill the other team to win. You only
That's
need 5
literally-
bullets.
What have I just said about me and comp? That's what I do.
Yeah.
Shooting the gun is my speciality.
Yeah, have you never done comp before?
No,
So have you ever? You've never done like a 6x6?
I never done anything. I literally half through this season, I joined Aero, and it's the first experience with comp, and I'm in Talent League Major. I've never
Wait.
That's
even
pretty
done
cool, though. That's pretty cool, though.
Do you know any strats? Do you know what a strat is?
I can spell it.
All right, squishy. That's too much. No. No. We're gonna
Easy
try and
weekend.
wrap it up. We're gonna try and wrap it up. We're gonna thank Howling Media. Thank you, Howling Media, for sponsoring us.
Thank you.
Rose, do you have anything else to say to the viewers before Squishy is gonna start speaking again?
Aim is more important than strats. Have a good night.
I agree with you, man. Have a good night. Thank you for playing.
He got
Thank
that
you
from
for
Squishy
Thank you
Tips.
for playing for the season. You did great for your first season of competitive, from my point of view, and I think you guys can be proud of yourselves. You definitely did a good job. Ended up at a good placements on the leaderboard, and that's it. Thank you to all the viewers for following us and watching Talent League the entire season. We love you all, and we would have been nothing without you, I guess. I guess that's what I'm supposed to say, right? And I mean, it's true. It's true because we're doing it for the viewers and for the players, right? Develop the talent, growth mindset. Don't disband slows. Don't disband Aero Esports. That's your name, right? Aero Esports.
Yeah.
You're
Don't
the
disband.
talent.
Stay
You're the
stay
talent
together.
in Talent League. You're the
Stay
talent in Talent
stay
League.
together. I'm the talent who's been developed. Yeah, be quiet, Squishy.
Shush.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Howling Media. Stay tuned for the minors. That's it for the majors. Playoffs are going to be really, really, really exciting. Have a good night, everyone. And thank you to production as well.
Thank you very much.